Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Archives, where we return with Seasons of Ghost. Although it was looking a little dicey there, we weren't sure what we were going to do. We only knew for sure that we were playing tonight as of like 15 minutes ago. League of Legends Clash almost got in the way, but they delayed the start times for an hour, so that really screwed with our initial plan. However, I do actually have a thing to talk about next week's schedule. I don't know what streams are going to look like next week. And by I don't know, I think we're probably only going to get one stream in other than our two standard Pathfinder streams. Next week, this coming week, is extremely busy for me. I'm working a lot, and especially into the later afternoon. I am going on a small road trip on Friday. I'll be back in time for Gatewalkers, but it's something that I have to go to bed early for Thursday night and all of that shit. So I really think we're only going to probably end up playing Xenoblade, probably Wednesday. So probably no Final Fantasy this week. It'll probably just be Xenoblade, Gatewalkers, and Seasons of Ghost. More than likely. I mean, that might change. It might, but don't be surprised if that's how the schedule looks. Other than that, I think we're good to go. I know it's a Sunday, so not all of us can play super late, so I'm not going to keep us distracted for much longer. I'm going to move us over to the tabletop view, and we can go ahead and get started. And
I have to spend an action every turn to keep hovering.
Yeah, I can keep moving 40 feet in any direction every time with it, too. So, like, I could literally just be showing up from Fire Force.
Well, use an action to flap his wings.
Alright, I'm ready now.
Speaking of, are we all ready to go?
Well, I don't have a beer.
You couldn't have grabbed that while we were sitting here waiting for me to do it?
No, I was talking about other shit. Alright, carry on.
Okay, perfect. As per usual, let's roll to see who does recap. I know you guys love this.
Boom, skibbity.
Number 2. It's Borraeck. Look at that.
Oh, fuck.
My god, it's not me.
It was only one off.
I want to use a hero point to see if it can beat Aaliyah.
Okay.
You're a fucking cocksucker.
Hey,
I'll double down on that if it rolls me.
It is Kyle.
Ah.
Blame Marino.
Just trust your healers. Dude, I also lost like a total of 20 HP.
Also, apparently, fucking nuts overlay icon is broken again. Goddammit.
It's max HP nerf. It's OP.
Enough
Oh,
time.
I like how he's pretty ashy.
That session began in town. In the town of Willow Shore.
Yes.
Within Tiansha. No, actually it didn't.
No, actually it didn't.
I'm already fucking it up. But now I have remembered, so now I'm good. So
still using the
we actually began in the real world, in the big major city area. After having just convinced the dude to like up and leave the area of Willow Shore alone.
True.
And I think we just kind of nonchalantly snuck out of there because everyone was being little bitches and hiding in their house. So we got out of there pretty easy. We walked all the way back to Willow Shore. Yours body was unfortunately unrecoverable.
I forgot you guys did that little side quest.
Yeah, that's what I had remembered, and I was like, oh yeah, we did that. So we tried to find that, didn't work out. Then we returned because we're like, well, what's the fuck's the point of waiting here? So we went back so that we could do some preparatory stuff for the town, as well as make some money with our downtime. I think when we got back, everyone was freaking out, asking us questions. We had a little bit of a speech where I just sat down because she's just tired of all this shit, and so she just let Himiko kind of take over and do the speech, and everyone was able to kind of calm all the people down and let them know that we're gonna fix this shit anyway, so it's fine that you're all dead. And then
Don't worry about it.
Don't
so
worry
we
about
got
it.
the hope to be okay. We took care of some food needs, and we did pretty good with preparatory stuff. And then I think after all that, that's when the queen lady came,
The princess.
the princess. Yeah, she was a princess. She was a monarch, and she came and she was
Goddamn
demanding that we
nightmare.
like
Sure,
dote on her and basically suck her dick, and then we did, and we did pretty well. She gave out a couple like necklaces to signify that.
sucking.
Yeah, we did a really good job, especially Borraeck. And then
And your.
yeah, Yor did a great job too doing that. So so we passed the test. She came. We kind of remembered that Shinzo had told us that that's how the end of the loops. This always happens at the end of a loop, and so this time hopefully we're gonna break out of the loop before we reset and forget maybe and lose our memory maybe again. So, but she left without an issue, and then I think we were doing the ritual for real this time. We had to have been level 10 to be able to do it. We had to wait for the new moon or the lunar new year, and then that's when during that process things changed, which
Some shit happened.
I think that's where we're at now then, right?
Yes. We're gonna go back a little tiny bit. Not much. Simply, rather than you all simply immediately finding yourself on the southern side of the Dawnstep Bridge, the ritual itself completes. And you all logically black out. And that is sort of where we're going to pick up, is after that completed ritual, instead of just immediately warping you to modern Willow Shore. So, we're going to open this very easily as the sun shines down onto the sleeping forms of all 6 of you. The breeze sort of carries through this spring breeze, not the winter breeze that you experienced just seemingly moments ago. But I would like everybody to roll me a d20. We're going to determine who wakes up when.
Get rid of the game pause screen, please.
Fuck, I always forget to do that. Fixed it.
Yay! So much nicer. I'm waking up last.
Yeah, probably.
Just depending on how he
Or
chooses
first,
to do
true.
it.
That's true. Look at those. 2 4s. 2 4s, a 2.
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you gotta reset the dice.
What do you mean?
Did I stats?
Oh, did I not forget the dice? Well, that's fine. I'm not going to consider this part of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who got the pity
Yeah,
point?
because I rolled a 16, so that was
Not-
fucking my pity point
not
stats.
Was it Borraeck? I think it was Borraeck.
I think it was
Yeah, he
Borraeck.
spent his point to make me have to do the recap.
Oh, so I got 1 spare because you started.
Oh,
Yes, I think so.
I like that.
Snapper.
Yeah, because I think I
It
rolled like
100%
an
was
8-5.
Borraeck, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
you made
everything
me
was
do the
numbers.
recap on 0, so you went to 0, fully well
Yeah.
thinking that you had 0? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That's
Borraeck. Oh,
It's
sorry.
more
Go
fun
ahead.
that way. Oh no, you're good.
Borraeck.
wow.
You awaken, staring up
6
at the seemingly mid-morning sky, the sunlight shining through the various trees as you find yourself lying on a very hard surface, seemingly outside. It takes a few moments for you to get your bearings and understand what's going on, as it's your immediate memory and thoughts are relatively hazy. But after a few moments, you lift your head up and look around. You're where you were the last time you remember. The southern side of the Dawnstep Bridge, the Eternal Lantern no more than a feet from you. And you see, all as normal, all of your allies sort of standing around. Well, not standing around. Lying, seemingly unconscious on the on this side of the bridge, no more than a few feet from you, just sort of scattered. The now fully formed, because in order for the ritual to commence, you had to have a sculpted clay model of Willow Shore be placed. and then burned in a kiln to essentially symbolize the town's rebirth. And you do see that slightly further away, closer to the Eternal Lantern. But as you stand and get ready and go to maybe wake up your allies or whatever you're going to do, maybe it's a change of perspective, but the world seems bigger.
About a foot shorter.
Yeah, you're a foot shorter. The world definitely seems a lot bigger than you remember it.
I think I'd probably like look around for Asuka, realize that isn't she a small now or something?
In fact, when you go to look for Asuka,
Kinda tiny.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're tiny,
it
I probably wouldn't
takes-
notice you at first.
Yeah, no. In fact, the way Asuka is usually up with Poe, she might even be like obscured by Poe entirely.
Yeah, I think after I don't realize Asuka, but I notice Poe, I'd like look at my hands and realize that's not a shade of green.
No. Although you still have your grayish ashen skin tone, your fingers are a lot less thick. They're a lot less, not less muscular per se, but definitely
They're not
less.
sausages.
Yeah, they're not as sausagey anymore.
I had them go from like 315 down to 225.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's about a foot of height.
My God.
Yeah.
Damn. What a weight loss
6'3"
program.
from
Oh my God.
22.
I mean, that's true.
And as you look around and see the town of Willowshore, fully intact, by the way,
What?
as if
We were just here.
well, yes, you were just here, technically,
But in
if
the
you want to
red
be
version.
literal, about it.
Right? No, what I'm saying is like we went back to the real world Willow Shore and it was a mess, and then we went back to the dreamscape and now we came back and now it's fixed.
Correct.
Wow.
But we brought everything with us from the
Damn,
dreamscape.
Borraeck, that's some good crafting.
Yeah, you guys had enough preparation points that not only did you
Looney
save
Bin.
every person in town, you also brought all of the town's structure with you.
So as a beastkin, do I get like traits like Carapace?
You have a
I don't know if
special
that's the thing.
action known as, if I go look,
Oh yeah, I'm talking more like just the cosmetically wise.
not unless you go into your chain shape. Your chain
Okay, yeah.
shape is like a hybrid form, so you're still mostly your base race, but you've got those appearances.
Oh, which one
and,
was that?
Sorry?
Which one was that? Is that available right now?
Yes, it's an action. It's right under Activation Store Item in your Actions tab. It is Chain Shape Beastkin, which allows you to change into your humanoid or your hybrid shape.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it's a good thing that you brought that up, because as you stand there, the town of Willowshore seemingly restored, your allies and yourself around you, that wave of maybe accomplishment or something sort of falls away a little bit as a nagging sense of sort of that duty and sense you've always had for the town as a guard, that strong emotional connection to the town's safety that you felt when you were a ghost in the real world before has sort of come back and manifested again. And you are aware that something deeper within you has changed, but you're not entirely sure what it is yet.
Fair enough.
But yes, you are standing
Alright.
above all your allies. You can choose to wake them or wait for them all to wake up on their own.
I think I'd go track down Asuka since I didn't see her over Poe.
Yeah, you can do that.
Or-
Go ahead and
yeah.
roll me a perception check.
Are we all just like laying on the ground around, like near each other all?
Pretty much, yeah. You all basically, when the ritual finished, you all essentially, your minds sort of went dark as they found their way into reconstituted corporeal forms, essentially.
I'm choosing to believe that Borraeck found Marynor just like cuddling with his vulture.
Yeah, sure. That you could certainly be doing that. Borraeck, it doesn't take you long, but you definitely now understand why it took so long to find Asuka. You find a tiny little thing, unfortunately, semi-stuck under Poe as Poe naps away. And at first you're not sure what it is. The strange dragonfly-like wings sort of protruding out of it look very strange. They're not super common to the region. But then you look a little closer trying to get in it. It's like a spitting image. If you took Asuka, shrunk her about 6... How tall are you normally, Asuka?
She was only like 5'4".
Yeah.
And now she's like
yeah, now
5 inches.
Yeah, if you took Asuka's height around 5.5 feet, removed all of the feet from that, and just kept the inches, that's what you'd probably see. Spitting image, other than the wings, but wow, that's small.
Asuka, what happened? And I kind of like step on the ground next to her, try and like thump her awake.
Asuka, go ahead and roll me a d20. We'll see how sleepy you are. How well your body is adapting to the change. It's adapting well enough. Asuka, you open your eyes, and you see Borraeck. Well, you think it's Borraeck. Like, you know that thing in certain movies or TV shows where, like, somebody is seeing somebody that's not really there, but there's still somebody there? It's like your vision's blurry, and you can make out the general color of Borraeck, and you can make out
his stance probably hasn't changed much. Hands to the side, shoulders kind of lurking forward.
Exactly. And so it's like you're looking at Borraeck, but as soon your eyes like clear up a bit, and that still looks like Borraeck, just not the same. Also, why is he so large? Also, this massive mound of white fur that's currently crushing my legs isn't helping.
But it's warm and fluffy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let out, cause like maybe I recognize as Borraeck, but the first thing I fucking see open my eyes is like a literal colossal titan, and it's not the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll just scream, but it will sound so tiny.
I was stomping, so the ground shook too.
Yeah, and as you scream, let's see if that's enough to wake Poe up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's enough to wake Poe up. As you hear like from your perspective under it, hearing.
Well, he knows my scream, but this is like high pitched, like a dog whistle.
Yeah,
it probably like freaks him out.
Well, it's freaky for you because you're trapped under him. So when he like sort of does the whole like wake up grunt, like you feel the vibration of him all through you because he's still on top of you. It's really strange. But Poe sort of like will stand and sort of look up, and he'll like back off of Borraeck for a moment. He'll see Borraeck and sort of take a step back, and then he'll sniff. And then he'll, like, step closer to Borraeck, not even noticing you. And it's like, Poe will probably put, like, his snout in your hand, Borraeck, to, like, smell. And he will recognize it as you, even if you don't look the same.
But originally, when he wakes up, he's no bigger than he used to be, like, physical. He's still a medium-sized panda bear, but his muscles have changed. He's grown, and he jumps up like a fucking cat, like the most agile panda bear you've ever seen in your life.
What the fuck?
Because he is now a nimble panda bear.
Nimble.
He's fucking.
Gotta be able to ride that ball around.
Can he do kung fu too while you're at it?
But yeah, so
just want to know for personal reasons.
He
Pandera.
Yeah, so after sniffing your hand, Borraeck, Poe will find comfort in it, even if he is a little confused. But then he'll look around, looking for Asuka, where he won't immediately see you, given you are still on the ground and you are small.
Well,
So, Asuka, why do you have wings? That's a little different for you. And you're so tiny. I thought I got shorter.
what do you mean I'm tiny? You guys are fucking huge.
I point at the other group. Speaking
The rest of the
which, we might wanna
group
see if
lying
they'll
on the
wake up.
ground.
I think we went in a different mindscape when everyone else is giant.
Yeah, as you say that,
scared of
Asuka, and you
Renolgz.
look over to the rest of the group, like, you understand that the rest of the group is very big, and then you look at the bridge itself, and you look under yourself at the bricks that make up the bridge. Wow, these bricks are also massive. Wait, why is the bridge so wide?
Yeah.
It's
this was a
probably
giant town.
extremely disorienting. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna take her a couple minutes. She's just gonna like run around and like freak out.
but yeah,
Well,
Which
I'm gonna
to
let
her
her
is like
do
running
that.
like a
Glasses for
mile.
eyes.
Running
Who's
like a
next
mile
on the list?
versus really just like running around within 5 feet.
I'd go get Marynor next while she's freaking out, and I'm just like, she won't run off, I believe.
yeah,
He's too small. I'm
Marynor
too
will reach
fast.
down and like grab his shoulder, hoping he won't stab me.
at some point, since Poe is like cat-like nimble-wise now, he'll catch you in his eye, Asuka, not recognizing you immediately, and he'll put his butt up in the air to do the whole cat pounce,
Oh my god.
and then he'll catch a
Okay,
whiff
I'm
of
gonna
the
eat
air, and it's like,
I'm just gonna roll to see if my vulture wakes up first or if I do. But
Yeah,
one
sure.
of us will wake up.
You don't want your vulture dead, don't make it bite me.
Alright, so I would wake up first, and I'm just gonna go huh? And just kind of hold him a little tighter, be like, Borraeck, what the fuck?
What
Yeah,
do you mean,
Borraeck-
what the fuck?
Why is your face so smooth?
I kind of touched my cheek. Oh, I thought it was just my hands. I don't have a
No,
mirror.
your skin is really nice. I'm very
Thank you.
Asuka.
I point to the zipping around thing that is being chased by Poe.
Is she a bug?
Oh, maybe a dragonfly.
God damn.
But
Well,
she
you
looks
can
like a
take a
person.
bug. You can take a bug heritage as a sprite, but I didn't. I went the Draxi.
I'm also
That's
kind of
hilarious.
glad that you
Imagine.
didn't pick the pixie background that would have made you small instead of tiny.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then I was like,
That
yeah,
is
no, we
great.
just gotta embrace this.
Alright, so, yeah.
Asuka,
My
go
God.
ahead and make me a reflex saving throw.
Who?
Asuka,
Oh,
So-
I want to
being
see if
chased by
Poe
Mary.
catches you.
So
Oh.
when Asuka
He's not gonna
shoots
harm
an
you.
arrow,
Fails,
does
Poe
it
just
do
kills him,
only
right?
one?
Yeah, he's not gonna harm you,
Oh.
but I just want to see what
Post
happens.
just executes him.
huh? I have a really good dex though.
Yeah, you keep it up. You
Hey.
keep it up for a while. However, since you're not really flying so much as you are zipping about with your tiny form, because you're probably
He's
not
running
used
into
to
a
the
tree.
flight yet. Eventually Poe does catch you, and while he doesn't harm you or eat you or anything, he more picks you up by with his mouth by the scruff of your shirt or something. And he kind of he wants to present it to you, Asuka. Oh, I caught this. Sort of cat-like.
So he's
and then-
looking around for Asuka.
Yeah, and it's at that point that he gets the whiff. And he looks
And I'm just
down,
screaming
and
in
he,
tiny voice, "Bad Poe, put me down!"
and he gets a whiff, and his eyes go down and meet yours. And then he puts you on the he'll lean down, put you on the ground, and then he'll look at you, and he'll get his snout real up and close.
Just do that dog side, huh?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
My god.
We're gonna have to keep Asuka away from Yami.
Yo, the vulture,
No, the cat.
No.
the cat.
What
Oh, the fucking
fuck?
cat.
Cat's gonna fucking hunt you down.
Unless you're dead, Canoa won't touch you, okay?
I gotta
But as
figure
soon
out
as
how
you're
to use
dead
the
body,
wings.
it's all for grabs.
So again, does Asuka do normal damage with her arrows, or
Yep.
are they toothpick
Yeah.
size?
All of her equipment has shrunken to her size, but they still deal equal damage.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Every shot is just shooting a splinter under someone's fingernails.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
arguably worse
It
Yeah.
is.
than getting
Oh,
shot with an
you know
arrow.
how
Well,
I-
it's a magic weapon, so maybe they grow to full size.
I was
before
just
they
gonna
sink
say, as
in.
soon as you loose the arrow, it expands to normal size.
Yeah,
as it
that's
flies
cool.
through
I
the
like
air.
that.
Yeah.
We'll say it does that. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the moment any of
Um,
your magical equipment leaves your side, it becomes full size again.
It becomes
Oh god,
normal.
he's got to fly up somebody's butt now. Then
Ah, they can kill
Ooh.
somebody that way.
Oh man.
But yeah, Marynor, you
Oh boy.
you sit up.
Yeah, I
Borraeck.
would sit up and I would look for Himiko and I'd be like, oh god.
Yep, you see Himiko draped
She
over
looks the
your
same?
shoulder, somehow.
She looks the same.
Yeah.
Your
And you
looks
don't
the
feel
same?
any different. Well, actually, I don't know if you took any ancestry feat changes. But
I
if you
did
did,
not.
you'd feel slightly different, but you still look and feel mostly the same.
Okay. I would get up and walk over to them and I would separate them gently. Gently.
Roll a...
Himiko
What's a
would
good check for this?
grab onto your if she knows she's laying down.
Stealth? I don't know if it'd be stealth.
Yeah, roll
I mean,
stealth.
Okay.
Roll stealth or thievery.
This will be very
Oh.
awkward.
Oh yeah, you don't even get a chance to separate them, but they like just you walking over, like you almost like do that thing where you don't fully trip over something, but you like step on a rock and you like fall a little
stumble.
forward. Yeah, you stumble forward and it makes just enough noise that both Yor and Himiko now wake up.
I'm just
your
gonna look at
arms
them very wide-eyed.
really sore. It's like something has been sleeping on it for days.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to him because I decided I hadn't been RPing him enough, so I actually. He
boy.
instantly wakes up, and some of his repressed memories from right when he died, possibly. Riza! As he's in a cold sweat when he wakes up, and then sees Himiko, and immediately uses his burning jet away.
Fuck, holy shit. Alright, yeah, you can definitely do that as you,
He never stood a chance, but rip.
let's see. Roll a d20 for me.
Sure.
Because you woke up at a start and a panic. So I want to see...
Oh,
You
shit.
somehow managed to go in the direction that wouldn't fly you over the bridge or hit the wall.
It doesn't matter, I can gravitate in the air, motherfucker.
Yeah,
my
but
God.
I'm like, you just woke up, you just
No,
saw it,
you're
and you
just
weren't
oriented.
thinking. You just did it you did it as just an immediate reaction. Without really
Instinctual, yeah.
taking in your environment to choose a safe direction. You rolled a natural 20, though. So you
that's
managed to perfectly stop your burning jet, like, without running into anything or throwing yourself off the bridge on accident. But yeah, you look around and, wow. That's a weird-looking human. You've never seen them before. Same
His
skin
eyes.
tone.
He would figure it out.
Oh yeah, probably.
Actually, wait, let me do an intelligence roll to see if he would figure it out.
Okay, yeah.
Or
We can
recall
put two and
knowledge.
two together. Nah, it wouldn't be recall for him. Investigation. Is that a roll?
No.
Fuck. Let's roll a flat d20.
Yeah, just roll a flat d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
No, it's just gonna be flat for me.
Holy
Another
fuck.
natural 20. Yeah. That's Borraeck.
You're blowing them all at the beginning of the section.
Dude,
What if we
dude,
need them
I'm
later?
just using the foundry thing too. It's like, oh, you stopped using me? Well, here you go. You want some net 20s?
You should have been.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know, it's like jealous. It's like maybe if I roll really well for him, he'll come back.
He calms down, almost going into his new form as his body begins to turn into fire, and then he realizes it's his homie Borraeck.
Yeah, who's now your
Borraeck,
height.
why are you only 6 foot tall?
Can you tell me you're the investigator?
Can we talk about his smooth skin first?
Would
Why are we
Why
I
is his
know?
skin so
Since I'm the one who
smooth?
cast the ritual, and I was the one who did a lot of the solar research.
Why do
Would
I
I
look
have a
so
thing as to
edgy?
why?
Roll an occultism check.
Yo, I'm the edgy
Okay.
version of Yor.
Oh my god.
You two do look pretty similar, like facial structure wise.
Yor, do you want to be my
I
older
am wasting
brother?
all my good rolls, by
Oh
the
my
way.
god, 38? Yeah. You get the sense that transmigrate as a ritual
What the fuck? Dude?
essentially was an en masse reincarnate that affected the entire, like, 6 mile wide area of town. While the ritual was obviously intended to put everybody back in a body close enough to what they were before, as per the fact that Borraeck still looks like Borraeck, just a different race, you get the sense that some of the magic might have gone fucky-wucky at some point.
So Borraeck, I might have fucked up.
What?
So I cast the ritual,
Uh-huh.
and it was supposed to reincarnate us into bodies similar to our old ones,
Uh-huh.
and it might have gone a little fucky-wucky.
Okay.
I might have maybe fucked it a little bit.
You were reincarnated to something else, and so was...
Yeah, you could see a little
Yeah.
dot, like 30 feet away, like, what is that?
And I think that one of our party members has too.
Yes, you're gonna probably have to deal with her more than me.
I'm pretty sure we might stop
I
her.
won't tell if you don't.
Well,
Should we just pretend we're all giants and she just shrunk?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
Life was so easy she got put into hard mode.
Life
He's still
was-
profusely sweating too, by the way. He's kind of just trying to play off. Yeah. He's like, nope, nope, nope.
But yeah, Himiko, you also wake up at that point.
Guess I can make smaller.
Oh,
things.
right, she was
To
still
probably
asleep.
a burst of heat as you see
Yeah,
fucking
no, no,
Yor fly away rapidly.
What just? What happened? This is wild. Yor.
He's talking with a weird-looking human guy.
You got Yor and Edgy Yor talking to each other.
True. You know how in Fairly Odd Parents it's Crimson Chin and then the Negachin?
The negative. Are we back? I think we're back. She'll stand up. She'll look around. Where's I don't. Oh, Ruju's still asleep.
Oh,
I'll go-
Ruju,
yeah,
it-
Ruju
I'm
is
not-
still
wait,
asleep.
Ruju.
Ruju,
With
totally
all the
forgot about you,
commotion,
homie,
with all
sorry.
the commotion,
too.
Ruju
Slash
definitely would have
She's
woken
just
up at
so just dead, passed out. Just
He's just
Never mind.
into the world.
we got him.
Yeah, Ruju is
Like,
just
damn. Coming back to life really fucked
unbelievably
you up.
tired. It's been a long couple months, man.
We'll take Ruju awake and look around. Where's Borraeck and Asuka? I don't see it.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at his skin. It's so
It's me.
smooth.
Why do you keep
You're-
paying attention so much to my skin?
Yeah,
It's
it's also
So unnaturally smooth.
Borraeck. You probably also have a ever so slightly different voice. It hasn't gotten higher or deeper, but now that you don't have the tusks intruding, like poking out of your mouth all the
Oh, I
time,
changed my speech pattern. No more lisp.
yeah, your speech pattern has changed because you can like vocalize words better without them getting in the way.
Bro, your character literally looks like corpse. You should just be like, what's up, baby?
Oh no.
Oh fucking hell!
Just the entire rest of the campaign.
I refuse.
Yeah, Himiko will walk up to Borraeck and
What
just
up?
like look him up and down and be like, Borraeck? And she'll touch his face like where his, your touch were. Like, is this
You
really
touch
you?
my lips.
Is this
I
really
move
you?
Yor between us.
Oh god!
Yeah, good luck.
You want to have an athletics competition?
I'll
see
go
this
against you with
coming.
my one of my 18 ways to get away from you now.
Damn.
No, but you'll still be in the way for a moment, so I can get away too.
That is
What
true.
happened?
That is true.
What happened to you? You look.
Don't tell Himiko. Or I was gonna say don't tell Asuka, but it was a really complicated ritual, and there was a low chance of this happening, but it happened. It's
Here
nobody's fault.
Your did it? What?
You're fucked
No,
up.
Yor didn't do it. No, no.
Oh.
Kind kind of sounds like he fucked it.
I think I helped with the ritual, so I'm definitely
Yeah, 3 of
defending
you
him,
helped
though.
cast the ritual, so it was technically all 3 of your faults.
Yeah, I crit succeeded though.
Yeah, I was the main caster though. I would say I was by the
Main
biggest
caster, he
fucking
must have
iffy.
not been completely into it.
But I'm spreading the blame.
Fair. That's the homie right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I lived
Yeah.
with this dude for a month and a half. It was pretty smelly.
Oh, probably longer than a month and a half.
Actually, yeah, it was probably like 3 months.
Actually, I think I
You
was
joined. You
was-
joined during like what, book 2? So
Towards
you've
the
gone
end,
through
yeah.
almost a full season and a half with Borraeck.
Oh fuck!
About 3 or 4
Just
months.
saying.
Yeah, like 4 months. It's been a while.
I even taught him how to cook, and he taught me how to work out.
It's okay, you taught me to be more agile in combat.
Yeah, that's true.
Since meeting you, I took fleet and I just took wall jump.
Hell yeah! Oh, that's badass.
You know, Manor's feeling a little left out from the bro group here. He's not gonna lie.
Hey, man,
I
where's the
will lie.
homie?
Marynor's been in a depressive state for like the last just
2
as
months.
much time.
Marynor has his earbuds in right now, listening to My Chemical Romance.
In
Okay,
fact,
you didn't even fucking call me
in
out
fact,
like that.
the funny
Holy
thing
shit.
is, Marynor's been in a depressive state ever since Yor joined the party. That was the same session.
Huh? Coincidence?
true.
I think not.
It's just like real life.
For
For real.
True.
For real.
Where's Asuka? I don't see Asuka. I see Poe. What's Poe got in his mouth?
Oh my god, Poe caught her. I missed
What
that
is
part.
Yeah, Poe caught her.
that?
And
That
then
was pretty
immediately
good.
recognized his mistake and put her down, and he's like sniffing at the small object on the ground, no more than a couple inches tall.
What is that? Should we throw a rock at it? What is that?
I think that would piss her off.
I'm pretty sure that's Asuka.
Like, I'm not an expert, but,
That's Asuka?
99%, yeah.
This is
I know she's so fucking small. I thought she was a bug at first.
this is
Did
weird.
somebody splatter?
We're gonna have to like take all the flypaper down at the tea house.
Oh my
She's
god.
closer to nature now, right?
No, she'll just have to
It's
be
all
more
purpose.
careful.
Jeez.
We can't afford flies in the tea.
This is very strange.
Kind of surreal, yeah.
Is there a percentage chance that some people in the town itself had the same thing happen to them?
Probably.
Yes. Although you get the sense that your proximity to the ritual made you a lot more susceptible to it than the rest of the town.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense, yeah.
Wow. Well, it's like, I guess we should go
Is
Oh,
Asuka covered in slobber at this point?
see what's
Pretty
happening.
much. Yeah. Asuka, you are like dripping wet with drool. As not only did Poe pick you up in his mouth,
that's disgusting.
with his mouth, but he has also probably licked you at least once. And his tongue is probably about as big as you are.
Yeah.
If
I would have just
not
like
bigger,
walked
his
over
tongue's
to his
probably
paw
bigger.
and just like wipe my body on his fucking arm, his
Yeah, and
paw.
Every
fur.
time he misses, the droplets just hit you.
Ugh.
And the longer you go, the more there is.
But yeah,
That's so
Weighing you down
nasty.
slowly.
as you all are now awake on the dawn step and everything, like the reality of the situation of the finally being back in the living world, and although some of you went through some changes, being back in mostly what you're familiar with, none of you have changed psychologically or other than physically. You begin to watch as the various houses within distance, their doors begin to open, and you can see the people of Willowshore exit their homes for the first time in a couple weeks, because the hope has been so low in Willowshore that most people haven't been leaving their homes. But
Pussies.
they all sort of
Bro.
step outside, now embracing the spring air because you have basically skipped the rest of the winter months and are now at the early days of spring.
Oh boy.
Some
Hey, lose 10 hope!
I swear to God.
no, I don't have to keep
You
track
rolling
of that
D12s
anymore.
now?
No.
Ruined D12.
I don't have to keep track of that anymore. We're through with winter attrition. Because we're no longer in winter. You begin,
now, right, bitch?
you see the different residents of Willow Shore react to their new situation in a variety of ways. Some celebrating the fact that they're alive again, that they're back in the real world. But for some, it's almost bittersweet, knowing that if they had people in the real world that weren't in Willow Shore, that they'll likely never see them again, as the passage of time has been. Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Man, are already came to terms with this.
Yeah, 115 years have passed since.
Yeah, some of us were repressing this for almost the whole time they were in the Mindscape.
I see. Well, that's your fault.
Yeah, Marynor didn't repress shit. He just became an emo.
He just felt his feelings, okay? God, what's wrong with that?
He's a man.
Damn.
Are you saying men can't feel their feelings?
No.
No, we don't feel things.
That's toxic energy if I've ever heard it.
That's just male.
Listen,
yeah,
as a man,
men are immune
I
to
can assure
emotion.
you we don't have emotion.
Especially anger.
oh,
definitely
well, no, that's the one we
not.
do show.
Nothing
My-
like that.
Just put us on a league game.
Yeah.
True.
My fucking god.
But regardless, you get the sense looking at the town itself, the buildings restored from your previous visit to this place, that the ritual, even though it might have had some unintended consequences, was almost a 100% success.
Almost.
Well, yeah, because of the unintended consequences of people maybe becoming
I see,
other
I see.
things.
Fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had a couple of snafus.
There was
Yeah,
a couple
we all
of
fucked up
snafus.
equally.
But you get the sense that everything in town has been restored to its rightful place in the real world, the people and the buildings themselves. But you
I'd say we should
also
go.
get that... Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
But you also get the sense that although you've returned to the living world, things might not be 100% over yet. There is definitely some acclimating that has to be gotten used to now that you're so far in the future, and who knows what has changed since you've been
Nothing's
gone.
changed. I don't need to acclimate to anything.
So, are we to assume that by performing the ritual successfully, has the chain stopped?
Well, you might not know that for 100% certain. Like,
Okay.
in character, yes.
Okay.
You can still have some lingering doubts, but I will tell you that yes. You have effectively stopped the deadline of ruin of the loot for the town.
Oh, okay.
Ruination.
I misspoke.
So when the first day of summer comes, we're not going to reset again.
No.
Well, we know that we left the Mindscape, right? So how would it possibly reset? We're out of the Mindscape, so you can't.
True, but I just wanted to make sure that.
No, I'm adding more like evidence for in-character understanding.
Oh, yeah. No,
Because
that
we
is
know
true.
about how timescapes work now. We've been in and out of them a couple. Like we should,
Few
I would
times.
think, know that there's zero way that it could reset unless someone puts us back in the Mindscape, I guess.
But yes,
True.
as you all stand on the bridge and you watch as all of the people sort of start to embrace and realize their new lots, some of them begin to notice you. And some of them begin to approach you as applause and congratulations and thank yous are thrown left and right as this massive crowd have seemingly joined around you, recognizing the heroes that saved everyone, not only from the events in the Mindscape itself, but bringing them all back to life.
You're welcome. It's okay. You're welcome. Like, we just did what we promised we would do for everybody. And we're just glad that everybody has.
Manor
I'm
pets
back.
his bird. Too overwhelmed to say anything, he's just petting his bird.
Yeah, and it is very overwhelming because it quickly becomes it goes from like a small crowd of like 10 people to a bigger crowd of 30 to 40 to 50.
We should
And-
probably go check on Himiko.
And while then you get the sense that all of the noise is very much drawing attention to yourselves.
I find the nearest tuft of tall grass and just
And hide.
completely hide. And for once, I'm actually finding the joys of suddenly being able to disappear from all these fucking people.
Yeah, and
We
you
should-
do that.
We should head to the tea house. Let this crowd calm down, maybe. Kind of weird.
Okay. Yep, you can head over.
Yeah,
to
I
the
would
tea
shuffle.
We'll just shake hands as we go. Welcome. You're welcome.
So, you do so. You sort of... The crowd lets you pass. They're not going to hold you up. But
Right.
they definitely keep the applause and the thanks up as you go. They sort of line up to guide... to sort of pseudo-guide you that direction, although you know where they're going, just so they all can get a sight and thanks in before you make your way back to your homes. One thing that I do want to mention before we go any further is that the +1 item bonuses that you've been receiving from the Eternal Lantern have, since you are returned to the real world, that connection is even stronger. All 3 effects are now +2 item bonuses rather than +1.
Oh. Seriously? Oh
Yes.
shit, I thought they were going away.
Whoa.
I already adjusted the effect.
I don't
before
have
you
the
asked
effect.
that.
Yeah, what effect?
Do you not have the
I've never
ever-burning
had the-
lantern effect?
No, I've never had it.
Oh, well, I'll give it that too now.
Mine
still
you've
says
adjusted the
+1.
effect maybe, but you
It's
have to
still-
then
Oh, I need to
apply the new
reapply it?
version.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
mine's still at
Well, then I
+1
need
of
to
all 3.
reapply it to everybody.
Survival.
So,
society,
what's it?
medicine.
It's a +1 item bonus to...
Survival
Or it's a
Society.
+2 item bonus to Survival Society and Medicine.
Wow.
Do the shrines, though, that gave us the
One.
saving throws bonuses
No,
still
those
affect
do...
us?
Yes, those still affect you, but they do not increase.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
It is the
those
connection
were
with
gonna
the
go away,
town
too.
and the Eternal Lantern itself that has...
Yeah, the new one is working.
Boosted.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, no, the Enlightenment Shrines still apply because you were mentally enlightened from your experiences, and that experience will not be going away anytime soon.
Oh god.
At least that's how I'm assuming the book intends. It doesn't exactly tell me to remove the effect.
Oh, what's that, Reno? He says, "Oh God," and then mutes.
Well, I was gonna say, oh god, the spider lady's gonna recognize me because of the weird curse I have too.
Well, I was
And
gonna
now I'm a
call her,
handsome
so-
guy, so yours not my shield.
I know you get that smooth ass skin.
I know.
Yeah, he's also got
Oh,
something
blessing
else
and a curse.
that will come up very shortly.
Excuse you?
My armband. My armband.
Ooh, it's coming up.
Totally.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
this
know
just
how...
got awkward. Wow, huh?
I know what he's talking about. That's the best part.
I have no idea what he just said.
We were talking about a little bit ago when I was bringing up Carapace.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. My
Yes.
tusks are coming back, baby.
Not exactly, but something else.
Oh, it gives me a bite attack, I think.
It does, technically,
Yeah.
yes.
Excuse you?
Get really ugly
You'll
every time
figure
you-
it out as you
You're
all
just gonna
make
go
your
around
way
biting
back.
people?
As you all make your way back to the tea house, and surprisingly, Minako is there, awake, the same as before, and she welcomes all of you back, congratulates you all on a job well done, says, "I wish I could have been there to help you myself, but well, somebody had to sit back and watch this place.
True.
I'm sure you all
Yeah.
had things handled on your own anyway."
We did
Yeah.
just fine, mostly.
We only mostly died.
Who?
It is at this point where, Borraeck, you feel a strange power welling up inside you. And horrifically, although it doesn't hurt you at all, Borraeck, I am going to forcibly activate your change shape. So you enter your hybrid form. Which,
I've been working on a description of it.
Sure, yeah.
Did the carapace kind of covers from the forearm, like the forearms from the elbows, kind of like branching off like a gauntlet down to the back of his hands. And similar happens with his feet, except it kind of covers the entirety of his feet. And then mandibles grow out from underneath his where his tusks used to be, but going down instead of up.
Yes.
And kind of like changes how his face is shaped and pulls it back.
Yeah, as Borraeck gets this horrific looking spider-esque carapace growing along his form. There's one more thing I'm going to add to your appearance, which is 2 spider-like appendages rip out of your back.
Ew.
Ooh, spicy.
Are we like repulsed?
We did
by
get
this
turned
at
into
first?
bugs.
Completely
am.
up to you.
I am very repulsed.
I mean, if he all of a sudden, if this like all of a sudden happens to him, I would definitely step back from it since it's so disconcerting.
Well, especially
And-
the face. Ooh.
And not knowing any different, Himiko would probably think that he's been possessed by something and is turned into some kind of a demon of some sort.
I think we fucked up more than we thought.
I just would go,
I
ew,
think
Borraeck, you're
you're
even
right.
uglier than you used to be. What the fuck?
I used to be ugly.
Can you control?
Yes, after a few moments, Borraeck, you get the sense that you should be able to manually change back. This is something you have control over.
Good thing Borraeck's always been a calm person.
Yeah, his body just shrinks back to normal.
And it,
chills and just kind of.
and those and I want to add one more thing to the limbs that rip out of your back. They have that same spectral green energy that Ugly Cute manifested as.
I actually was gonna say that.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
I love that silly
I can
little.
still do that while raging, right? Or no, I can't because it's concentrate.
Is it a concentrate action?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to activate it first.
Well, I think there was something I could have taken at this level.
Although I will say that if you want it to be a part of your rage, I will let you do the same, them both as one.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't usually use.
That'd be
an unarmed
so
attack,
fucking metal.
I
think
will
it'd be
allow
dope,
it to be
too.
one action to activate both at once, and I will remove the concentrate effect from chain shape.
Dope. Should I still use an action to do it? Because
Yes. It will
Okay.
still you won't be able to change back because changing back will still have concentrate, but activating it initially with your rage will not have concentrate.
so with quick tempered, how would that work?
What does quick tempered do?
I just posted it.
Let
Wait,
me
slightest provocation. Do you have that feat?
Yeah. It's
yeah,
free
no,
now,
that
so-
I would say that could be with that. If you can rage as a free action, I'm going to consider if you want to change shape as part of that free action.
Okay, dope.
Change shape
'Cause I
doesn't
don't
give you a
think-
huge amount of things, so.
Yeah, it gives me a bite if I, for some reason, need to bite.
Right?
I like it. Now it can just turn into like an Oni creature.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Interesting.
The other
With a
major
sword.
change that I do want to mention is since we are no longer running off the season system, we are going back to normal downtime rules.
Yay.
Which means downtime activities can be performed in one day instead of taking an entire week.
Thank God.
Because, God, that was so fucking annoying before.
Yeah, that sucked ass. I won't lie.
This also, however, does eliminate long-term downtime activities unless you're taking a long-term downtime for more than a week.
I'm now excited. I'm going to be able to put on Weapon Potency and Corrosive in the next 2 days.
Boom.
Weapon stack weapon will be great.
I am going to
haven't
give
tried
the
that.
first hero point to Yor, because I like the intrigue you set up.
Even though we're close to the end, let's go.
who knows? You know, maybe there will be an adventure in the future that Yor will get to level to 20 with. Who knows? I'm not saying that it'll necessarily be me be the one running it, but you know, it's very possible that we'll play a like 11 or a 12 to 20 in the future. That'll allow you to play Yor.
Okay, I'm into it.
But yes, you all are back at the tea house where, although there was a large crowd outside earlier, and there is still a lingering crowd of people clapping and cheering, none of them seemingly... They're giving you enough privacy to let you stay inside without barging in. It's relatively quiet, other than you and all of you 6 and Himiko at the tea house. It is quiet. It is peaceful. And although you know that this isn't over yet, and there are still things that will need to be done, you get the sense that a majority of the threats are over with.
Alright, so the mayor's breaking in 3, 2, 1.
No, actually.
Oh, fuck!
You have, effectively, the day to yourselves. The plot
Holy
will
shit.
continue tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean in-game time tomorrow. But for the evening, you all can do whatever you want. Take downtime, do a little bit of retrospective thought onto your predicament, celebrate your your reintroduction to life and existence. The stage is yours.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, Marynor, Borraeck, you guys wanna drink? I think I need a dozen.
Hell yeah, brother.
Doesn't?
A dozen.
Himiko's going to leave the tea house, and I'm going to go back to go visit our grandparents
Ah, shit, yeah.
and see how they are.
Yeah,
well,
Manor would do that first, too.
It's also
Then he'd get shit-faced.
it's also early morning now, turning into afternoon. So you have basically a half a day and more to do whatever you want. So if you want to spend the night drinking, you are free to do so. But yeah, you can go over to your parents' house, and definitely now, as things have quieted down and you're sort of...
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody where I'm going. Grab
Yeah.
Marynor.
I was gonna say, yeah, like I said, I'd go with him.
And also to check on town, see what it looks like, because we haven't seen it in real time, you know.
Okay, sure. What areas of town would you like to investigate?
Well, we're gonna. I'm assuming we're just.
Should I bring us to the Willow Shore map?
Sure, that would be great.
Also, Willow Shore map, if it'll load, without the fog.
Ooh, it's different.
As I need to place a party token on this new map. Boop. Boop, there we go. Party token on the map.
Oh, the governor's manor is. I thought it was behind the tea house.
No, it's over in downtown proper. The tea house is
Yeah.
outside of downtown. This is what's considered downtown
Yeah.
proper. The governor's manor is like right on the cusp of downtown. In
But
fact,
yeah, no.
You're going that direction,
Yes.
and you do.
Okay.
You head towards the direction of grandparents' house, which is near the mother's coil, just a little bit farther
Yep.
than that.
Yep.
And as you pass by the governor's manor, it is compared to the rest of town, which is intact, well built, and everything else. It looks like it's fresh and new. All of the work that you guys did to increase the security and safety of the town. The governor's manor is in shambles. It lies still in ruin with overgrown weeds. And as you pass by, a strange sense of foreboding comes over you and Marynor, as almost the sense of that you aren't welcome there rides over both of you. And as you're walking by and people are also walking by, they also give side look glances at the manor, and they sort of, the moment they get a glimpse of it, they'll rush out of sight. as you get this sense of, foreboding and almost a sense of fear from the building itself.
Do I notice anything? I mean, other than the feeling that we're getting, do I notice any, like, anything odd other than its disrepaired state?
Let's see.
Like, I'm looking for, like, I don't know, maybe spirits if I can see any, or...
You don't see any of that from the outside. But something is clearly wrong. Looking at the building is enough to send a chill down your spine. It's completely overgrown with fungi and vines. Its roof sags. Everybody is clearly giving it a very wide berth.
Is there the gate still around it? Like the gate or is that gone, do we know?
The gate is still there, but it is rusted and non-functional.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to... I'm not going to go past the gate, but I'm going to walk just a bit closer to see if the feeling intensifies the closer I get to the building.
Okay, make a will save. This isn't actually part of this. I just want to see how you'll... Oh my god. Yeah,
Shit.
as you go real close, it's irrational. This overwhelming sense of dread washes over you. Something is wrong here, and you're not sure what it is. But it is enough that makes you take a couple steps back.
What is it?
It's
What's
not
your
enough-
issue?
It's not enough to frighten you or stop you from going in anyway, but it's enough to certainly put that feeling in you.
Yeah, stop me in my tracks so I didn't take another step forward. I get it.
There's a giant sign, do not enter, but Himiko be like, I can't read.
Yeah, you
Marynor,
could totally... it's not strong enough that you can't, like, still go in. Like, I want to make that clear. You could still technically fight, like, just ignore the feeling and go in. But it is definitely a feeling that you're getting.
Yeah, I got that, like, almost like a heartbeat skip feeling as I got closer to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marynor, do you feel that?
Well, no. As I'm standing, like, on the street outside the gate still. I open the gate, if she didn't leave it open, I walk closer to her.
Okay, yeah,
I
go ahead.
I didn't go,
Yeah, she didn't go into the gate.
I didn't
She
go
just
in, but
got-
I walked up to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the gate's totally, like, rusted and in disrepair. It's not actually blocking anybody from entering the building anymore.
Amazing.
But yeah, if you want to step up, go ahead and make that
Well,
exact same
at
will
least
save.
I didn't crit fail with a nat 1. With a nat 1.
I would still consider that a crit fail, because you rolled less, and unfortunately,
That's
with
fine, I
your
didn't nat 1 it.
mentality and your spirits, I set a DC in my head for how you'd feel with the different values. And you get that same sense of overwhelming dread that makes your heart skip a beat. Again, something is very clearly wrong, and you're not sure what it is.
Something's not right.
Borraeck knows what it is.
Shut up, Borraeck, you're not here right now.
Something's not right, Marynor. Let's go check on our grandparents first. And while we're up there, maybe we should stop in and see Granny Hugh.
Yeah, and just tell her what. This creepy fucking house.
Listen,
You
with
do-
all the goofy things we have had to do for the last how many months, creepy, she'll believe anything we tell her.
Fuck, I hate this town.
You get the sense, and I'm just going to do this to save a little bit of time for you, that everybody is essentially taking the day to celebrate. Granny Hugh or Old Matsuki will not be taking visitors today.
Okay, alright.
They will,
Well, looks
however,
like we gotta
very
handle
likely
ourselves.
contact you
Correct,
very
Mac.
soon, outside of today.
Right, okay. Well, we'll keep this between us for now then.
Oh, we
Let-
gotta.
I
I
mean, you
point to
could
this
still
whole
definitely-
ass house.
Don't
How
let
are we
me
gonna keep this
dissuade
to
you
ourselves?
from going there, but, like, I do want to give you that heads up.
Right. We'll put this on the back burner. Let's go.
We'll put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin in it.
We'll come back to this.
We'll put a pin in it.
Everybody needs a day off, and you guys haven't had any.
That's true.
Facts.
But it's still, that's a feeling of that foreboding really makes you think about what is happening. Again, after everything we've gone through and everything we've fought and did, that is not a feeling I was expecting to have once we got back to the real world.
Real quick question.
Mhm.
This is obviously a house, so
It's a manor.
Can I roll to see if I remember who lived in this house?
It's a governor's manor.
It's-
Oh, it is the governor's manor.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
Governor
Christ.
Head.
My God.
That crazy psycho you met in the last book.
I don't know why I thought his manor was like all the way over here.
I wonder if it has something to
some
do.
shit.
Because remember when
Christ
we were
almighty.
in his mindscape, he just like up and disappeared, kinda.
I mean, he was fucking crazy, so
Right.
there was that.
But I wonder if that's the feeling we're getting.
His crazy? God, I hope not.
Well, I wonder if the governor has manifested himself back in the manor, and he's still under Kugapi's influence in some way. That's why we feel such a foreboding feeling around it, because if we brought everything back,
Yeah, but he wasn't in our mindscape.
well, I know, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we couldn't have brought him back even in his mindscape. I mean, we did perform quite the powerful ritual. But anyways, we'll worry about it later, I guess. Let's go.
And you do so. You head over to your grandparents' house, and they are having a celebration in their own way.
Oh,
You
They're
can
drunk again.
clearly...
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it depends. Do your grandparents drink?
No, they're not alcoholics,
Okay.
they're farmers.
Well, I don't know that. These are your
All
NPC
farmers are
characters,
alcoholics.
That's not true.
so- No,
Or
that is
whiskey.
that is very much true.
That
That is
is- that is very
100% true.
Quite
Ask your
true.
dad.
Every farmer I've ever met is not an alcoholic.
Every farmer I've ever met while
Well-
delivering is drunk on their fucking
Look,
mower.
I used to work
If
for a
there's a farmer who's farming for a
95-year-old.
living and isn't an alcoholic, they're doing it wrong.
Listen, I used to work for a 95-year-old woman
old.
who ran a farmer's market, and she went through like a 30-pack of Genesee Lights a day.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
if you're gonna be
She
self-employed
also
like that, and
smokes
you're
a
gonna
lot.
deal with the bullshit that you have to deal with to be a farmer, you better be fucking
I'm
able
just
to drink
saying,
and
I
whatever the hell
worked
you
for a
want.
farmer for a while, and she was the scariest motherfucker I've ever met.
Oh, yeah,
but
farmers
she was
are
also
scary.
the most sober motherfucker I've ever met.
Farmers are also the least likely to like ask for help. I've heard horror stories about farmers seriously injuring themselves and just be like, whatever, who cares? I don't need
yeah,
to go to the
no.
hospital.
Yeah, 'cause you just drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that
drink to
fixes
dull the pain, and
Yeah,
that's
drinking
about
takes
you
all the
need.
pain away.
It's
Yep.
it's your health insurance.
Why do you think
all
I
part
do
of
it?
My god, okay, well, y'all worked for some fucking alcoholics then, because the farmer I worked for, she was straight as an arrow, but whatever, that's not important. Let's
I've never
continue
met a
on.
farmer.
But yes, your parents, your
Yeah, I know.
grandparents are celebrating in their own
It
way.
was a tough lady. let me tell
You
ya.
get the sense that they are, like, they're glad to see you. The hugs are thrown around. But at the same time, there's that sense of bittersweet. Because they know, likely as well as the both of you, that your actual parents are probably long dead.
Or at least one.
Yeah, we
Because
can
if
discuss.
one's an elf, then...
Yep. That.
Right.
Yep. And
So I would say that these grandparents are human grandparents because I don't see our elven grandparents living in a lumber town.
no, yeah,
Like, I don't think they'd really be down for that.
yeah. No, that makes sense. to me.
So, I'm just gonna roll a percentile die to see if it was our dad or our mom who was.
Which
Rip
was-
mom.
Yep. Yeah.
R.I.P. mom.
Like, your grandparents still hold out some hope that maybe your mother, being long-lived as an elf, might be still out there somewhere, but even if they are, who knows where they're now? Karahai was mostly abandoned when you found it.
That's true.
So, where would they have gone? Are they even still in Tian Sha?
these are questions that I currently don't
What?
have an answer to.
Would I have ever met
Bless up, homie.
her parents?
Even if you
I
did,
mean-
I don't know if
I
you
was-
would have known as such.
Yeah, I mean, our parents, like, so obviously Himiko's adopted, so she looks fucking nothing
You know what?
like either of our
Roll a
parents.
percentile. Roll a percentile for me.
Oh?
This isn't going to matter if you remember, but maybe, just
can-
maybe,
Someone who looked similar.
yeah, maybe, just maybe you met them once. With a 14, definite, like, even if you did, you don't remember. Like,
I was
you've
hoping
seen
for 100. That would have been wild.
Like,
That
as
would've
a
been so
detective
wild.
of your stature in the position you were in, you've talked and met to a lot of people. Not to mention, I mean, the last 6 months have been
Fucking wild.
really something, and your mind is currently elsewhere that you wouldn't be able to tell, even if you did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm at the bottom of the bottle.
Right.
yeah, yours
Well,
probably
after
gonna be
the
fucking
intro.
wasted by the time everybody gets back.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if Bork's drinking with me, but I hope he is.
Yeah, did anybody else want to do anything while those two are gone?
Bork, do you want to open up your
Minako
so I
will,
have a
like-
question.
Minako will bring up, like, a bottle of, like, top shelf stuff she bought months ago that she's just been keeping for a special occasion. It's like, I was saving up to have this in the tea house, and I think now's as good a time as any.
So, are there any mirrors in the tea house?
Yes.
Or shiny silver things?
Yes. There.
So,
The way I'm imagining it is there's probably just a couple mirrors strewn throughout, or a couple there's probably glass somewhere. If you were that desperate and there wasn't, you could just go to the lake as well and just peer into the water.
well, the idea would be, I have no idea that I have wings.
That is true.
But I know I'm tiny, and then if I were to, find, because I want to see myself, I want to see how small I am, just like I have a new body. This is weird. So I wanted to go find my reflection,
Yeah.
and then I would see my wings.
Also,
But this whole time, I'd be walking and like trying to find the hard way to
Oh my
climb up on
God.
the fucking table in order to get to the glass vase
That's
to then
true.
look at myself.
yeah, you probably have to have Borraeck lift you up onto the counter.
And then it's like, holy shit, I have wings? And then I like try to use those muscles that I've never used before to like figure out how to fly. So that's what I'd be doing for
Well,
the whole fucking
what
time.
likely what would have happened if nobody told you you had wings is once you get into the tea house and Minako looks around and says, "Where's Asuka? I see Poe."
Goddamn, Asuka being so small, it's gonna take everyone getting used to this shit.
Yeah, like she literally can't see you because she's standing behind the counter. And it's like, Poe's probably standing over you more than anything else. Like, because the way I think of Poe is very defensive of you, like, normally. So, since you're so much smaller than him now, he's, like, defending you actively and passively by just being a presence over you rather than anything else.
Well, and, like when we were walking to the tea house, I was picturing just like in his scruff, like
Yeah.
as if you're mounted up and using his hair as like a rein.
Yeah,
And she's just
you
like,
can do that.
it's so thick though that you couldn't even fucking see her as she's like hiding in the scruff of his hair.
Where's Asuka? Borraeck Don't tell me Asuka didn't make it.
No, she's right there.
What?
And you point to Poe.
I point at the mini.
I see Poe. Wait.
No, that's
No,
all.
look closer.
Minako has
grabs
to
the
actually.
water.
Yeah, Minako actively has to like come
Grab the
out
soy.
from behind the counter, and she'll like walk over to Poe and look at that scruff. Wow, you've changed. Those are some pretty wings, though.
Fuck you, big lady.
Wings?
Yeah, it's hard to describe. Almost like dragonfly wings. They like reflect in the light.
What are you
It's
talking
really
about?
pretty.
And I'll just like try to look behind me,
Just-
but as I look, like it's like a dog chasing his tail. It's like you can't fucking see.
Hold on. I have something for this. And she, like, reaches into her pocket and, like, pulls out just a little pocket mirror. It's like, here. And she'll open it and, like, raise it in front of you. And you'll look back at yourself and see the...
Yeah, then I'll just be like,
Oh, no. I'm not moving past that. I'm not moving past the wood.
What?
I heard that fucking wood.
Wood.
What?
Wood.
I mean, if Asuka
I wasn't sure.
wood already,
the only
now
reason
she's
I
got
would
fucking
normally
weight.
just move past it, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about Minako or the fucking tiny ass Asuka.
I know, and you're gonna wonder forever and always.
And it will remain that way.
I'm just going to assume the worst. All right.
Yeah, Asuka, she was slightly vain before. Now she's like, hey, look at that. I can
she
get used to
plays
this.
Yeah, the
Yeah, she
wing.
plays vain.
Ugh.
She's a fucking archer. That's where she got it from.
Ew.
Um,
Yeah, I've lost all
so-
respect for Asuka. A rock.
She's a vain
Top
player.
lane game too, you
The
fucking
chandelier
shit.
falls off the ceiling, crushing Asuka instantly, and she dies.
Let's
Anyway,
go.
Borraeck, you said you fixed that.
I catch
Yeah.
the chandelier.
just a
Guess I
little
gotta
green
remake my
blood.
character, and I'm gonna make Vayne.
Just a little.
No.
No.
Reflex save.
People who
Stop
play
kidding,
Vayne top
man.
lane, by the way,
I'm
Nope,
crushed
are literally the
instead.
scum of the earth.
I
and
would
should
literally
all
make
deserve
a
Heimerdinger,
swashbuckler.
Oh my
Swashbuckler
God,
that
yeah,
does
scum.
tumble through for
Scum.
panache, but it has the archery or the archer.
Are you guys
like,
making a
archetype.
league reference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She's
Liter-
a ranged top laner, and anyone who plays any of those things actually deserves to have their legs
Like
broken in
Teemo?
real life.
Top
Oh
lane,
yeah, him too.
top lane is only fun to
Y'all
me
are
because dueling
toxic.
1v1 for the entire game is fun.
Oh,
Like-
it's super fun.
Vayne, Teemo, Heimerdinger, Quinn top are just like, I don't feel like engaging with you, but I'm still going to win every fight, so fuck you. Like,
Especially because AD carries are so absolutely absurd right now.
Yeah.
They're literally being played in 4 out of the 5 roles. Like, there's something wrong.
Granted, I'm a mage player, I don't have much room to talk, but still. Regardless, but yes, she lifts up the little mirror and you see yourself in it. And I don't know how you want to describe your wings, if you had an appearance in mind, or if...
Well, so yeah, like I wouldn't say they're dragonfly because there's an actual archetype that gives you like bug wings, like
Okay.
literal dragonfly wings. Whereas I went the dragon fairy type lineage, so
Okay,
they would
I
be a little bit more
misunderstood.
draconic looking, I would think. The wings.
So they're like weird...
So she's a bat.
Because she's a well, that's another one. You could have literally been a
Okay.
bat.
Yeah.
There's like 5 different pics
Well, how do
or
you go from
sprites.
Sprite?
a bat to a dragon? They're just leathery like wings.
Sprite
I guess
is a
colorless.
really
More like
cool
scaly
ancestry.
wings then. It'd be
Yeah.
more of scale wings than.
Yeah, but the
leather.
scales, I imagine, are like rainbow, like reflective, like dragonfly wings. Like
Or are
they've
they
got
white?
that
'Cause I'm a
sheen
white
to them.
dragon.
Yeah,
that makes
because
sense.
well, and specifically the feat I'm taking is called Hero Wings. It's you had to take 3 ancestry feats to
Oh,
get to
yeah.
it,
It's majestic.
and you're
as
supposed to
fuck.
be you're supposedly like you're seen from other sprites as like a legendary heroic figure because it's so badass that you have such beautiful wings or something, and you actually get a +2 bonus to do like diplomacy with them and shit.
Yeah, you look majestic.
yeah.
The shine of your new scaled wings is beautiful. And now that you know they're there, it's sort of it's almost like the reverse of phantom pain. Is you couldn't feel them, like cuz your brain didn't recognize them as there for a
Yeah.
bit. But now that you know they're there, you can almost feel like the draft in the building catch them. Like, and you feel like you, with that, even that slight breeze, that you could just take off in an instant.
Nice. So I'm gonna be. That's what's gonna be happening as you guys are all talking and drinking. I'm just gonna be like diving off fucking tables and trying to figure out how to use these wings.
Roll a flat d20 plus your intelligence modifier, or your wisdom modifier, whichever is higher.
Well, it was a 12, but I hit enter.
12.
Without
I put
typing.
it DC 15, but for every hour you spend doing it, it will go down by like 5.
Well, I didn't add my bonuses. That was just a d20.
Oh, okay.
So. it's
How much
probably-
is your wisdom or intelligence, whichever's higher?
Wisdom's +4, so 16 total.
16
My
total?
actual
Yeah, that's
D20
enough.
roll.
It takes you about an hour, but you eventually manage to get the hang of it. You leap off one of the tables or the counter, and the wind catches your wings just right. And you take off. And with that now, it takes a little bit longer to find that comfortable sweet spot, because you're not used to flying. But now that you know what the feeling is like and know how you should be moving the wings in accordance with how you want to move, you can fly normally without having too much trouble. If it gets like really windy, it might throw you off, but
So that's an actual thing. I don't think we've ever gotten to a high enough level in Pathfinder yet to have like full flying
there's
speeds
maneuvering
very often.
flight.
But yeah, DMs can always impose an acrobatic check to maneuver in flight for any difficult types of flying. So like in the wind. But I just took a level 10 fucking skill feat for that.
Yeah. I think the only person who's ever had flight other than you is Elhatham in dragon form. Which, both of the situations he used
crazy,
it. Yeah.
So.
He flew straight up, and then he flew in a room with stagnant air. Being underground so far, which made sense. There wouldn't be any disadvantage or anything. But yeah, you get used to it after about an hour. What about you, Borraeck? What are you doing this whole time? You and Yor, since you two are hanging out. Have you already started getting drunk off your ass?
Yes,
Yeah.
and every time he looks away to look at something else, because he's always so curious about what's going on around us, I change into beast shape.
Oh my
And
god.
he looks back and he gets scared.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
The
Definitely.
drunker he gets, the more interested he gets.
How does that
It's like, so how
anatomically
does that feel?
It hurts a little bit, but then it feels fine.
So what if I poke at your teeth like this? Does it feel like it's
Yeah.
gonna fall out, or is
No, it feels like I'm feeling it, and I point at like the bottom of my jaw, way
Huh.
over here.
Eat.
Like you're just like if you were to pull on it, that might hurt.
You wanna find out?
Yeah.
All right.
He starts
Do you-
hanging by him, and I'm just
Oh my
waving
God.
around here.
And
Yeah,
as
they're
you,
just dudes being dudes.
and those spectral spider legs still sort of come to rest at your side, although they still like poke out like spider legs do. They're not like curled up or anything. You can make them curl up, but again, like the
That's
wings
fucking horrifying.
for Asuka, you're not used to moving them yet.
I've just pretty much ignored them as existing right now.
Although I will
Look how
say
weird.
as well, you got the unarmed attack with your jaws. I will say that if you don't want to use your jaws, you can also use them. And they'll do a different damage type because they're spectral. I want to give you... I don't want to... Beastkin doesn't have a lot of base starting off things, and the feats are kind of weak. So I want to give you a little bit more to work with. I'll
That's
say
fair, I
that
kinda
instead
skipped
of...
over a lot of them.
I'll say instead of piercing, if you attack with your back spider leg things, they'll do spirit damage instead.
Fair enough.
Well, you can do spirit damage too.
Yeah, I guess I have a lot of damage types now.
Yeah, I do too,
And
actually.
soon my sword's gonna do acid damage, which on a crit can affect a
Oh, fuck.
person's armor.
Ooh.
I am becoming corrosive.
Damn.
Spider.
I am become death.
But yeah, both of you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Word.
Okay, that's still really good.
Oh yeah, Borraeck, it's only been an hour. You're drinking. Well, this is top shelf stuff. This isn't like anything super strong. It's more like wine than like hard liquor. Same
Hey,
thing with you, Yor. You're even handling it better. Although you probably
Hey, Yor.
wish that you were.
Yeah.
Oh. I want to
Is
say.
it tonight?
I think it's time.
I am gonna say
Damn,
that
fuck
the
you guys.
DC,
Drinking
the
without
drunk,
me.
the alcohol inebriation effect DC for that 115 year is gonna be like a DC 40. It has
Good.
really gotten strong.
Good.
I'm gonna need Marynor to show up somehow.
Yeah, Marynor.
Oh,
really
yeah,
is-
He's on his way back, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
except
you
this
guys
time
drink
you
for
talk
like
in as
2
recording.
hours. Yeah, 2 hours give or take. You just bring this out of your bag, and then Himiko and Marynor walk through the door.
I see the bottle and I go, oh hell yeah!
Speak of the emo.
Fuck.
Well, I don't want to say double because that's kind of what we're going to be hunting.
Potato,
And
potato,
I kind of
tomato,
look like the devil.
tomato.
Tomato.
What is Ruju doing all during all this?
So my thought was that I would kind of check out the area because it was like, you know, the thought of like after we woke up and we kind of all reconvened for a moment. That like you said, I mean, it's been Ruju would be aware that it's been like 125 years, so things have changed. So she would probably be out in the woods and just like,
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, like see if there's new things, different things. What is there?
Yeah, sure. Which direction would you like to head into the woods? Would you like to take one of the bridges out of town, or would you like to just head north straight up into the woods?
Has anybody gone to the Great Willow?
You guys went when you were ghosts and came back to the real world to find it empty, but you haven't been since you returned to the living world.
I'll go to the Great Willow just to, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, and as you do so, you see the Kodama Great Willow himself. And he approaches you, recognizing you from the group, from the rest of the group, and he says, I don't know what you did, but I can hear all my friends again. They're all back. And the wind's changed. You have no idea how grateful I am.
Well, we wanted to help everyone, and, you count, so...
Thank you so much. If he could cry, he probably would be. But he's a little
His
just
little
stone
acorns just
wooden
falling.
guy. He's just a stone wooden guy. And he like grabs your hand and like furiously shakes it, and it's like, thank you so much. When you see Himiko and the others, tell them to come see me too, yeah?
Yeah, I'll of course do that.
Funny you say that, because as we got back, that's what I was gonna say. Himiko does.
Oh, you could have headed out with You could have headed out with
I beat you to
Ruju
the
then.
punch.
Well, yeah, I was gonna grab a bottle of sake and head up to the Great Willow to visit and just like reflect.
We'll say for convenience sake that Ruju was just sort of taking everything in, if that's okay. And then when you got back, you both headed in that direction.
That's cool.
Yeah, we could do that for convenience.
Yeah, we could use some alone time to talk and get to know each other on the walk and everything. Since to this day, we really don't know much about Ruju. So.
That's true.
Me either.
That is top 10 most wild things I've heard of players.
Yeah. People play TTRPGs for different reasons, and I get it.
No, I respect it.
Yeah, no, it's 100% respectable.
So yeah, so I would definitely go with Ruju then. Carrying the sake.
Yeah, and it's same thing to you. Once he's done shaking Ruju's hands,
Yeah.
he'll reach out to yours and he'll shake yours. And he'll like, since he's so small, he'll like hug the bottle of sake in order to take it. It's like, thank you so much. It's so good to hear my friends' voices again.
We're gonna hang.
Yeah.
Now, is the Great Willow, is that up on a hill? Like, does it overlook the town?
It does. It does.
Sweet.
You can't see the town 100% because there are trees surrounding the clearing, but it is up a hill, yes.
So you can kind of catch some of it as... Okay, cool. And I'm just going to sit down and reflect.
What about the ghost house with the little girl ghost? Is she here as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a good question.
That nightmare fuel, yeah, she here?
That's a good question. You could go look.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the little arsonist.
Yeah, you're a couple drinks in. You're not drunk yet. You're like buzzed. You're still in control You're still like mostly in control.
Buddy, we're drinking this 115-year-old sake.
You know what?
Not
True.
I haven't imposed that yet.
Okay. They haven't quite busted that open.
They
Mark,
have.
do you want to walk and drink?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna go meet with the
Alright.
little fucking
I can't believe
ghost,
this.
ghost kitsune
Exclusion,
girl
once
drunk
again.
off your ass.
God damn.
You can come with.
Yeah, sorry, we already started drinking without you.
Thanks
gonna
for.
set
But
you
yeah,
guys on
you
fire
guys
from the
could
breath
totally
alone.
do that. And
Yeah.
as you walk up to the house that, what's his face's house, the owner of the paper mill.
Yep. Yep.
The door opens, and not only do you see Rin, the kitsune girl, and her brother, but you also see the little spirit as well, as they both welcome you, and as they all three, well, two of them, because Rin's little brother is too young to speak. But you get the sense that not only did you restore the members, the so-called living people in the mindscape, but some of the friendly ghost inhabitants as well have been returned to life.
Wow.
Returned to life or reincarnated as well?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, just making sure.
The only difference between reincarnation and resurrection is the reincarnation risks you coming back in a different body. But again, your proximity to the ritual made you more susceptible.
Sure. Well, glad to see everything's worked out. Everything.
Yeah, my little brother's doing great. I haven't seen him this lively and she starts to tear up for a moment, but then she shakes it off herself and she thank you.
Above game, her little brother's a fucking doll she carries around, right?
Oh, it's not a doll. It's an actual.
Oh.
It's an actual
Puppet?
baby kitsune
Yeah.
who takes
That was
mostly only exists in fox form because they don't have control over their shapeshift yet.
Well, of course he's more lively. Everyone's alive again. It's great.
I'm sorry, did you say he was originally dead?
I think
Yes,
so,
they were both
Yeah.
ghosts. They were
Oh,
both
never
spirits.
mind.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, now I'm traumatized.
If you don't remember
I don't
correctly,
remember that.
Rin and her brother were both killed, but in a different town by a bunch of hunters who thought fox spirits were sabotaging their traps. So, in an effort to get rid of the problem, they trapped all of the kitsune in town inside of a building and burned the thing down with them all inside.
Oh, fucking boy. Oh boy.
Were you like passed out during this?
I mean, maybe I was going through some shit.
No.
Okay.
You get the sense that it's been slightly repressed, but since that wouldn't get to you, the information-wise, you'd never learn that otherwise because they would never say it themselves. But that's a
Well,
little
yeah,
fun
they
fact.
just-
to
I
have.
mean,
I remember
no,
finding like the little girl on the road. I don't know why, but I thought the thing
Well,
she
she
was
told
carrying
us
was
that
a
They
the
were
doll.
both spirits.
trapped them, and they were both spirits, and that they hurt her brother.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
put
I
two
knew-
and two together.
The
I knew that, but I thought she was carrying a doll, not like
Because
an
she was
No,
using
no,
flames
that's
and
an
everything
actual,
else,
like,
and she was
baby
burning the
kitsune,
traps,
yes.
right?
Yep.
No,
So
I heard that she destroyed my traps, and that's all I heard.
Yeah,
and I wanted to kill
and
her.
I want to go into that context because it's something that isn't explained in game unless you ask specific questions. And I like to I like to peel the curtain back a little bit with these pre-writtens because there's so much lore written that you'd never find out otherwise.
Well, as long
Yeah.
as you peel the curtain back after.
Yeah, which is why I
Which
didn't
you
reveal
did.
it then. I revealed it now.
Yep. No spoilers.
multiple sessions later.
No spoilers.
Nope, no more spoilers.
Well, I am
Right.
glad that you're happy, and don't break any more of Asuka's traps because she won't like that.
Never again. After
read
all the
the pre-writing
kindness you and the town have shown me. And
Himiko does?
No, the little girl.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Himiko's not there.
okay, yeah, good. Okay.
Manor's just taking another swig from the bottle.
Yeah.
which bottle?
We're just passing it around.
Are you all
Whichever
drinking
bottle's
out of-
fucking open.
Yeah, you probably haven't finished off the top shelf bottle that Minako handed you yet. Which is just
I don't know,
normal
they
one.
were drinking
So
for a
if
while.
you're drinking, Marynor, make me a Constitution save.
Okay.
I've got a DC in mind.
Okay, well,
I just don't feel like hitting the button and making it myself right this second.
That's fine. Just give me a second.
Yep, take your time. But yeah.
I'll be honest, I almost want to give this kid the hat of disguise for her brother.
Oh, like, do you want me to make a fortitude save?
You get the sense that it won't be too long before her baby brother
I'm gonna
does
make a fortitude save.
find a way. Yeah,
I'm
did I say
chilling.
Constitution save?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I meant Fortitude.
That's why I was really confused for half a
I do
second. And I was
that.
like, I think he means fortitude.
I do that all the time.
Yeah,
when I'm
Fortitude
playing
is the one
this.
that uses
Yeah.
Constitution as its modifier.
Yeah. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you
Super
are
sober.
perfect. In fact, you are the you started late, so you're the most sober out of Borraeck and you're not even feeling the buzz yet.
That tracks. I gotta catch up.
But yeah, you get the sense that it won't be too long before, like, more than maybe a year or two before her brother gets before her brother is old enough to understand the Kitsune's shape change.
Fair enough. Well, take care. Mark, you want to walk and drink anywhere?
You guys gonna go bar hopping?
Yeah.
I
Basically.
mean, we might. There's enough bars to hop.
Marynor,
There really
anywhere?
isn't, actually. There's really not a tavern in town. There's like a store that sells sake and alcohol, but you're really the only
Tea house is the
bar.
I see.
Yeah, we've created the
That's
best
why
bar
it's so
now.
Right.
lucrative.
We've created alcoholism.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Don't need a liquor license, Ryan said last session. I wrote it
I
down.
hand
Correct.
Marynor the 115-year-old sake first.
I'd take a swig immediately.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution save right away, as this is
Ooh,
insanely
that is
strong.
significantly not
That
as good.
is a critical failure, as it's DC 40. You immediately begin to feel that. This is strong. Oh God.
I cough a bit. I'm just
Yeah,
like, oh,
like
wow.
the taste, like
Holy
probably immediately, like you not spit some of it up, but like cough some of it up, and it's like, oh wow.
I gotta
Oh.
imagine it probably doesn't
Like,
taste
it's-
the best.
It's
Oh, it probably
yeah,
tastes like damn near Everclear.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is like it's got
Like
a
a
taste to
gasoline,
it
if you
that's
will.
good, but it definitely is closer to like drinking straight Everclear than it is like a nice glass of whiskey or scotch.
And
But
then I'll hand
if
it
your
to
goal
you.
is to get drunk, it'll do the job.
It'll get her
Yeah, I'll
done.
take it. Yeah.
Same thing for you. Make a Constitution save.
Don't worry.
Marynor, you are now at the buzzed phase of drunkenness just from that one swig.
Okay.
Both Yor and Borraeck are already at the buzzed phase. Oh my God, you
Beats it,
beat the
beats it, what the
DC 40.
I swear to God, dude.
It's been a long day and a long couple of months.
I wanted to fail it.
Swig it and chug that shot down like it's nothing. And
Why did I
you're
have
almost a
kinetic
little
durability?
you're almost a little disappointed that it didn't like throw you for a loop.
One incoming.
See,
Mark.
what Yor doesn't realize is that Marynor handed him a thing of water.
Right? Marynor kept it all to himself.
Borraeck, you
Look,
are
I'll
now
that.
on the early stages of being drunk. You are not like
go.
falling over yourself at the moment, but you are definitely feeling it.
Bork, are you sure this was the right bottle?
Here, have another one.
Alright.
Another one.
If you're gonna have another,
Yeah.
roll.
The DC goes up, yeah.
DC goes up. DC goes up by 5.
Yeah, well, I need a nat 20, so.
I'm now considering this a hard DC for you.
Well, I'm gonna critical fail, so.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's a crit fail. That's actually
it's about time.
that's actually more than minus. No, not exactly minus 20.
You
But
die immediately.
oh,
Foolish.
yeah, you feel foolish for even thinking that was weak before. Oh crap!
Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah,
There it
Taste buds
is.
woke
Yep.
up.
Borraeck, since you only failed, you went to just drunken stage 1. You're after a couple moments, why is the world spinning? Was there always 3 Borracks?
But, Bork, I want to take a nap.
I would put one of yours arms around
This
me and
isn't
be
a
like,
tea
okay,
house,
buddy,
right? You
we're
guys
gonna
didn't
head
fucking-
back
Yeah, they're
to the
just
tea
walking
house.
back to the tea house right now.
Oh, okay. So then I might see them through the window, but I'm not.
Oh no,
there.
they're not that close. They walked all the way. They walked all the way to Rin's house, which is like, if I remember correctly, it's
Rin's
like
or
all
Vat?
the way.
She's
Yeah.
in Otari.
Oh, my bad. Kawaka's house, which is all the way down here.
Oh, we might get lost in the forest.
No. You
No,
find your
because
way
Maynor
through the
lives
woods.
over here.
Yeah, Marynor
Sure.
doesn't live too far away. So
Yeah, I know.
Marynor can
You
easily.
live up here.
Where do you think I live?
You live in
No,
this
that's
No.
Minako's
Oh, that's
house.
Miniko's house.
Good
that's
fucking
right.
drive.
Yeah,
I've
Marynor
always lived
lives
all the
down
way out here.
Yeah,
Can we
so
crash at your place?
Marynor, you being only like buzzed at this moment, can easily drag Borraeck and Yor, who are now certainly feeling it back. Not
Yeah,
only
I'll
to your
take him to my house.
Okay, yeah, you can
Yeah,
definitely do
yeah.
that.
There's no way we're making it all the way to the tea house.
Yeah, that's all the way across town.
I'm just gonna.
Fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it
all
would
the
take
way, by the
so
way, I
long
want to
to
make
get
this
there.
clear that for anybody who's traveling outside of the TA's house, any normal civilian outside of the governor's manor area is like waving to you on the street and like clapping and like like
Things change.
yeah, they're not like
Shit.
coming up to you and trying to be intrusive, but they are
Okay.
they are definitely making it a sign to show that you have been they are very thankful for all that you've done so far.
I tip my hat of disguise to them.
We're walking through the woods. Who are you tipping your hat at?
Roll a reflex save at major disadvantage because of massive drunkenness.
It's a
See if the
trick.
hat doesn't fall off your head when you try to tip it.
Hold on.
And then roll again to see if you forget it wherever it fell.
Exactly.
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, you're drunk, and it does come off. You like instead of tipping it, you do pull it off your head on accident, but you realize and you put it back on. It was just like, yeah, you're right.
Speaking of doing stuff, I'm gonna use my messenger ring to send an animal messenger, squirrel perhaps that I see nearby,
Okay.
and I'm gonna message you it as he's gonna because I imprint it into their head. He doesn't say anything out loud, but he just stops for a second, and you feel force against you.
You are. I just want to remind you that when you're writing the message,
Yeah.
you are drunk out of your ass.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
And
We've all had those drunken text
I just want to
moments,
point
you know?
out that meeting again because obviously you were going to meet her again because she gave you a ring to possibly meet. Meeting her in this entire thing wasn't supposed to happen until chapter 2, but you have essentially accelerated progress again by bringing her attention to the fact that somebody's back. And
no, I'm not animal messaging her.
Oh, okay.
Because there's message on this. but it
I
also gives me
assumed
animal
that.
message.
Yeah. Oh, let me read the item because I could have sworn it could only be casted to Ren melee.
The first part message, but I get animal messenger to a specification. Yeah.
It might just be
You might
me.
be right.
The ring casts animal messenger to your specification. The animal
But it
is
also
a
lets you
magical
cast
creature.
message specifically to the target as well.
Okay, yeah. So you're
Yep.
casting animal
It does two
messenger,
things.
which allows you. You offer food, and an ordinary tiny animal within range approaches to eat it. You imprint the image, direction, and distance of an obvious place or landmark well known to you within the animal. You can also attach a small object or note up to light bulk. The animal does its best to reach the destination. If it makes it there, it waits nearby and allows non-hostile creatures to approach and remove the attached object. Okay, so you have to write a note and put it on. And you have to give it a location or a landmark that is well known to you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that as we walk. He starts writing a note.
Okay.
It's gonna be drunken. I'm gonna do that drunken.
I should not have
He's-
made the
that's
assumption that
being
you were
exact.
it
No,
was
that's fair.
specifically to contact Ren melee,
But
but
everyone else
I
can
don't
RP
think
while
it
I do it.
was. I don't think it was very
I'm trying to
secret
drag your
that
ass
you
to
were
my
going
house,
to
bro.
see her
Yeah.
again.
Just at some point, he stops with the writing of a note, stares at a squirrel for a little bit, gives it some of his rations, and off he sends it. And he goes,
What kind of
No,
animal?
no, we give it an acorn cap of sake.
a squirrel.
Okay, you find a fucking random squirrel. All right.
Yeah.
Christ
And we get
almighty.
the squirrel drunk.
But yeah, you do that. You watch as he'll do that and send it off, and then your journey will continue. And you'll eventually make it back to Marynor's house, where you all probably slump in the living room, or... Doesn't your twin live with you?
He does. I'm gonna roll a percentile to see how disappointed she is.
Very.
The answer is very.
Yeah, you sort of... I like to imagine, even though you're leading, the moment you get within the door range, Borraeck or Yor just sort of bust in instead of you just slowly opening it like normal. And your sister's probably... Your twin's probably in the front room like... Marynor, what the hell is going on?
Either that or she'd be upstairs and sprint down the stairs like ready to fight something and be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's good to see you, but
I would drop Yor at this point and I would go and I would hug my sister.
Oh.
Sorry, homie, but
it's nice to see you too. Are they drunk?
Oh god, yeah.
Are you drunk?
I'm getting there.
Oh god, yeah.
Marynor. I'm waving it in the air.
She sighs, and it's like, okay, alright.
Are you as
hold
depressed as
on.
Marynor?
Hold on. Oh. And she looks over at you and, like, sort of, like, closes her eyes and, like, Bridget, like, pinches the bridge of her nose. I'll go get a guest room ready. I'll also prepare some blankets for the sofa.
Oh, you're the best. And I just kind of do that drunken thing where I grab her face and I kiss her cheek.
And then you take a swig of the drink.
Yeah, she kind of like stands back in almost surprise, because I can't, like, I get the feeling that Marynor doesn't show that much, like, sibling affection. It's more like sibling rivalry, sibling fights.
It's different. I mean, it's kind of different with this twin, just because they've
Oh
literally
yeah,
been
I guess
together
that's
since
fair.
the womb.
I'm getting.
But yeah, she's still like taken aback, and she just smiles and shakes her head and goes, "You're so fucking trash."
Yeah, and
because she's like, "There's no way he would like do that sober."
And she'll go off and prepare the couple rooms, and she'll leave you all be for the evening. She won't intrude on your business or make a big deal, unless you think she would. I'm trying to roleplay with what best information I have here.
I mean, I can roleplay her.
I don't want to make it too difficult for you, because roleplaying more than one person at a time can be very difficult.
Talk to yourself for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, it's literally just
I'm
me
not
talking
looking
to
for...
myself.
I am really struggling to figure out how I'm going to roleplay a summoner whose Eidolon talks just as much as they do.
You're gonna have to come up with 2 different accents, homie.
Yep.
Yeah, no, she'd probably check in to make sure we didn't, fucking die or puke anywhere, because goddamn, she'd hate that.
Roll percentile.
But,
surprisingly, nobody pukes.
Thank fucking God.
Or no, what I really should have you do is Yor and Borraeck also make me percentile. Marynor, you drink more, but you don't puke. I want to see what about the other 2 in the house.
I don't puke.
Oh yeah, you're feeling it, but you're like that almost.
In the back of my shirt.
No.
Borraeck,
become a bitch.
I mean, there is. Okay, you know when you puke, right? You have that puke where you just puke once and then it's over. Borraeck's doing the thing where you puke, and then a few seconds pass and you look at it and then you puke again, and it just like keeps coming in cycle, and you make a huge mess.
Okasha's gonna come down the stairs hearing this and just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Literally like a high-pitched screech. And
siren, I pull out.
Marynor's just gonna like kind of shrink away and be like, "Good luck, buddy."
It was all him. It was all Borraeck.
Yeah, like I was just like, I can't help you on this one. And my sister, she would probably run to the kitchen, or like the linen closet, grab some towels, and literally just throw them at Borraeck and like set a bucket of water down and go,
Clean it up
this
yourself.
better be fucking cleaned up by the time I wake up in the morning, or you and I are gonna have an issue. And then she goes
You're
upstairs.
scarier than the nuns at the orphanage.
Yeah,
Damn.
she scares me.
No
No offense, Borraeck, buddy, but I wasn't. She's.
Yeah, but
she's
you
terrifying.
you three spend the rest of your evening drinking and enjoying or vomiting and having a good and bad time, probably a mixture of both. All three of you know you're probably gonna regret this in the morning, but who cares?
Yeah, but
Who
only
cares?
Borraeck's gonna get yelled at.
Yeah.
Borraeck's gonna be out
cares?
of the house first.
He's the drunkest of all of us.
After a while,
He's
those
not
of
the
you,
drunkest, he just had the worst
Himiko,
reaction.
Asuka, Ruju, and actually, yeah, Himiko, Asuka, and Ruju. You're all. Wow, we literally split the party between males and females, huh?
Yes. Bros and hoes.
Yeah, the three of you are just
Yeah.
sitting at the tea house. You've been sitting there for a good, like, 3-4 hours now. It's like the sun is starting to get low in the sky. And the guys aren't back yet.
Fuck them. Let them do their thing. Knowing my brother, he took them back to his house.
That's a fair assumption.
So
Himiko's
I'm
like,
gonna
well-
let him and my sister take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, Minako, like, grabs, like, a small close sign from underneath the counter and, like, goes and opens the front door and puts it up. It's like, well, that should give us peace and quiet for the night. If you'd rather me go, I can go as well and just leave the place to you.
No. Why would you leave? You are a part of this group, and we haven't seen you much over the last couple months.
Yeah. Why don't you, tell me what you've all been doing the last couple months? I mean, I'm sure you've been busy.
Oh, goodness. Where to start? Well, you know about that we were all dead there. Well, we were all spirits there for quite a long time, which you know. And,
Damn. I just read your message, Yor. God damn.
I tried to make it fucky wucky too.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Alright, cool.
And we saved the Tansugi tree at the monastery from being destroyed by these weird creatures. Don't know what they were exactly, but they were trying to destroy the Tansugi tree. And just Tarahai was a trip. It was not what I expected. I expected it to be a bigger town when we went there, but it was just basically a village. It was strange. I mean, Ruju could attest to that. I mean, it was like a little small fortress surrounded by, some cottages and things. It was very strange. But my biggest concern, I think, is that Yoraguma chick. Even though she appears to be on our side, I don't quite trust her.
Totally not jealousy, by the way. Totally not.
Not even a little. Not even a little.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And then there's I have to figure out. Never mind. So anyways. Yeah.
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 And you can spend a couple hours discussing the details of your adventure and
Mm.
everything.
Yep.
Is there anything anybody else would like to do for this evening? Anybody like to take some downtime?
Well, how much time do we have?
You have 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, there's very
I
much something
will,
that
however,
I would like to
say
do.
any crafting DC you make in particular, Asuka, is gonna be higher because you're getting used to how tool, sizes. You're
He's gonna be
dealing with
using huge
normal-sized
tools.
equipment when you are small.
But I'm not. I'm doing it on tiny equipment because it shrank to my size.
Oh, you're only repairing your equipment? Or
well, I'm not repairing. I'm adding a room to
adjusting
my own
rooms?
equipment.
Yeah, if you're working on your own equipment, then yes, you can work on it normally. However, the first time, essentially the way this is going to work is I'm going to up the DC by 2 for any non-your equipment that you try to work with until you succeed, in which case there will not be that imposed. I will not impose it again. Essentially, as you get used to dealing with the size difference.
Well, and Borraeck has magic crafting too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
if you
also
want to
have
do
to
more
design
than one
up for this
crafting
stuff.
job a day,
Right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
eventually
It's
I
only-
will try to learn to help Borraeck out, but
it's
for now, I'm
only
just
again,
gonna
it's
do
only
mine
ever going to impose that higher DC until you succeed
the
the first time.
Yeah, I have to do that learning curve, but for now, I'm just gonna focus on what I know. What I know is this tiny rune.
I'm gonna
this
give the
tiny
second
bow.
hero point to Marynor.
He let people into his house.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's well.
Yeah,
He was drunk.
True.
Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
I'll never do it again.
But yeah,
Borraeck
if
ruined it.
you'd like to maintain your own
Yeah.
equipment and
Yeah,
add a
it's
room,
a level 10.
okay, you still
let
made it
me
to the
do that
outhouse.
for
That's where
you.
you're
Skill
trying to
checks,
sleep.
Level 10
crafting,
Nothing
DC
matters, I guess.
10.
Hey, Borraeck, did you know you
There
can
you go.
juggle my torches and not worry about burning things?
Ooh, I have a chance at this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Maybe we
DC
should have
is,
Marynor do it.
Success!
Hell yeah!
You meet it,
True.
beat it.
Holy fuck!
No
so I need
chance are you
exactly
guys
like
beating me in my
You
own
need
house.
50 on my desk.
Or
27.
beating me, bullying
You
me in my
needed
own
to-
house.
But yes, you succeed. You can do that.
Marynor,
Weapon
you want to juggle?
potency plus
I-
2.
Would
No.
also be putting a potency 2 on my frozen fang.
Are you drunky?
You can't. You're drunk.
I'm going to
gonna
impose.
be the
If
best
you're going to
part,
do it
give
when
me
you're
that.
drunk, I am definitely going to impose a hard DC.
I'm extremely hungover at about 4 in the morning.
You're going to try to make a
Crash
potency,
early.
put a potency plus 2 rune on your weapon.
So
Extremely hungover, probably still half drunk.
Let's
Okay, then I'm going to make it a level 10 very hard DC.
I'm assuming.
Did you
our
clean up that
characters went-
vomit,
No,
bro?
just hard D. No, very hard, very hard.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming we crashed out at like 8 o'clock, otherwise he would have done it earlier in the day.
Okay,
So,
but
like,
okay.
they slept for a while, and then he woke up.
Yeah, if
really
you're still
early, it's like,
partially
oh,
drunk and
man.
Cleaned
partially
up the
and
vomit.
hungover, I'll definitely impose hard DC.
just make sure that if you succeed, that you take the +1 rune off and put it on the rune stone while you're taking the plus, so then
Oh,
you
yeah.
can sell it, because
There you go. Make that crafting check.
you get a little bit of gold back. Oh man.
Oh.
You are having a tough time. Like, with all of the alcohol you drank, especially so strong, and the headache afterward,
Full of 55, man.
yeah, like, exactly like Himiko's doing. Like, every time you go to hit the hammer on it and, like, try to meld it the correct way, it's like, oh, fuck. Ah,
I keep missing.
damn
I
it.
keep missing.
I'm still in beast form, and my extra legs are trying to
No.
help me, but they're just making it worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Worse is you don't even have the hammer in your hand. You think you're holding the hammer, and you're swinging at it, and nothing's happening. You're like, what? Why isn't this working?
Yeah, you're
man?"
hitting your scimitar or whatever you're putting it on with your spider leg instead that's growing out of your back. It's like, why
It's just
isn't
like,
this
ow.
working?
Ow.
It's working.
Ow.
Why does this hurt?
He's just so groggy.
You're
But
looking
yeah.
at your hand. Yep, I'm holding the hammer. Okay.
Anybody else want to do any 8-hour downtime activities for this evening? As your day of rest comes to an end.
No, I think Himiko would simply, at this point, just go home, check her house, and just relax for the rest overnight.
Asuka, Ruju.
Ruju,
do
do
I-
you have a place to stay?
Yeah, he's got a
He's
home
been
in
staying
town.
at the tea house.
She has a
Okay.
home in town.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, she's a town resident.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
You're is the
I'm a
only
town resident,
outsider who just got so happened to
So I have
be
a
in the very wrong place at the very wrong time.
Yeah. It could have been just before, could it?
Nope.
Or, sorry, just after.
Yeah, if you had literally arrived in town no more than an hour later, you'd just be finding a dead fucking town. You wouldn't be in this position.
Actually.
I always have terrible luck.
Or if you, like, left early and arrived early as you initially planned but didn't get sidetracked, you would at least would have not been unconscious for the first half of the adventure. Which is how I'm explaining why you weren't there for the first half,
Yep.
is because you were,
You probably got caught up in some mystery gang kind of shit.
yeah. Who knows what Yor was doing for that 6 months for 115
True.
years? Who knows if Yor was even present enough during the other incidents?
That's true. Who knows? Only God.
I don't even know if I know right now.
But
Although
yeah,
that
there's
would
not
be a
enough
fun
time
little
left,
mini
right, to
adventure
figure anything
later,
out.
maybe. If we ever need a one-shot or anything.
That would be pretty fun.
Sorry? Asuka?
Oh, well, you were asking if there's anything else, but I don't think there's enough time left, right? I spent all
No,
8 hours, so, like, I'm done.
Okay. In the morning, you all probably groggily gather back at the tea house, like probably late morning, early afternoon, as the next day begins. And just as most of you are about to arrive, some of you might have already arrived, those of you who weren't drunk, you see Granny Hugh and a contingent of her personal guard walk up to the door. And it's like, oh, you're just arriving yourselves.
Yep. Hey, Tom, can you get me a coffee? I say to one of the guards.
Already had one ready, buddy.
Oh, thanks. You're the man.
Did Borraeck clean up that vomit?
Nope.
Or did he just fucking take off without doing anything?
He just left to go do his.
His sister's gonna be so
crafting.
mad.
He just left it on the floor.
Think carefully, Borraeck.
You're gonna have a new BBEG if he didn't.
Yeah.
Your sister was Kugabdi all along.
Yeah, right.
True.
Plot
Damn.
twist.
But yeah.
I was
So,
I always knew it.
it's so
I'm gonna choose to believe that he would have at least tried to clean it up.
Yeah, he probably didn't do a great job, but he at least attempted it.
Yeah, he
Reno-
spread it around more.
Yeah.
Huh?
He knows all
Did you
about
clean
trying
up
Oh,
the
now you're
vomit
back.
before
I
you
asked
left?
if
drunk.
you cleaned
It
up your
doesn't always go
vomit.
the best, but you probably
Well, yeah.
tried your best.
Okay. Roll a d20.
To see if you remember doing so.
No, not to see if he remembered. I want to see how good,
See
of,
how
a
good of a
job
job he
he
does.
did.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
surprisingly, Borraeck, you
The
leave.
functional drug.
I mean, the smell is still there, kind of, but at least all of the physical remnants have been cleaned up.
Yeah, I don't
What did-
have
what did you
prestidigitation
puke
on this
on?
character.
It was probably just the
I made it
floor.
I would
Oh,
have made the majority
fine.
of it.
Carpets
into
aren't
the,
common in
It
like
probably
feudal
won't even
Japan,
stink.
feudal
Yeah, it
Asia
just went right
areas.
through the bamboo floor and you just squeezed it through the
had
cracks.
a
It's fine.
carpet.
It's
What?
gone.
Oh, you.
House
I mean, if your house has a carpet, you have a carpet, but they
You
weren't
don't
very
have to.
common.
I guess you're
in
fucked.
if we're going by the real world, carpets weren't very common in the feudal Asia areas. Yeah,
Even in the 1800s in America, carpets, they'd have to
Yeah,
take them out
carpets are more
once
like
a year and beat them to
150
clean them. They had no
year,
vacuums or anything.
like,
Like,
development.
you're
They're-
fucked if you puke on a
Manor's
carpet.
bougie as shit, guys. I don't know what you want from
That
him.
sounds about right. I could see that.
I'm not saying it's a fancy carpet, but, you know, it's a carpet.
Yeah, it's probably just like a shitty
Now it's a
shag.
pukey carpet.
Okay, you know what? We're all wrong. Carpets were around since
Oh, yeah, they've-
7000 BCE.
Well,
They've
they've
been,
been around
around
forever.
a long time, but that doesn't mean they were very common in
But
households.
what I was saying is in the 1800s, like houses, mansions that would have fuck tons of carpets, they would actually rip them up in sections to bring them outside once a year to beat
And
them.
beat 'em.
That's the only
Yeah.
way to clean them.
Right. In the late 18th
Yeah.
century is when we revolutionized them.
1950s is when they were in most homes.
Yep. The late 18th century is when they started
So
to actually become
if you puke on your carpet,
But
you're
yeah.
just
Oh, that's wild.
And before
You're
we
just fucked.
have a slight meeting with Granny Hugh, where we'll discuss the further adventure, I gotta take a quick bathroom break. If anybody else does, anybody else need to take one? I shouldn't be longer than
I'll take
30
a bathroom
seconds.
break quick.
Okay, then we'll go to the Be Right Back screen. We'll be right back. No more than 5 minutes. And we're back. Alright. But yeah, as all of you sort of stumble your way back early to mid-afternoon to the tea house, Granny Hugh and her contingent of personal guards walk up, and it's like, oh, convenient, we all arrived at the same time. I'm sure you enjoyed your victory celebrations. She looks directly at Borraeck and Yor, who are probably, and Marynor, who are probably all still very hungover.
Yeah, I'm drinking the coffee that Tom got for me, and I'm like, God, you're such a...
I'm not like so hungover where
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
puts a
you know,
hand
I
on your
can't
shoulder
move.
and pats it. I figured
But,
you deserved it after all this.
I'm
This is why you
hungover
were always
enough where
better
I'm
than
like,
Ryan.
shh, too loud. Everyone's too loud.
I see how it is.
Here.
That's the kind of hungover he's
Okay.
at right now.
He didn't
Listen,
miss
there's a guy
anything.
named Dylan.
There is,
Himiko is
true.
going to be very loud.
I'll punch her.
Well,
Swear to
should
God,
we
I'll
go
do it.
inside? I don't have a lot to talk about, but I do want to talk about a few things.
Let's go! Everybody inside!
Yep. Himiko's already there, and there is a small contingent of people having breakfast and teas for the mornings. And
Orcs are looking sad and tired.
you all head into the back room, into the meeting room, and it's like, well, first off, I would like to congratulate and thank you all for the efforts you have done for this town, and for bringing us all back to the world where we belong.
You are welcome. It was
Manor
our
grunts.
pleasure.
When all
Oh,
this
don't mind.
started, the last thing I imagined would be that we'd be in this position. But were it any other people, I'm not sure if they would have succeeded where you did. Even if it did take you 115 tries to get it right this time, right?
It's because I showed up.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
You jest, but
Well,
I
I'm
didn't
right
see
to
you
you.
doing
You were
anything.
you were there 115 times as well.
Bitch.
Well,
I don't know
I
what you're
might
talking
be.
about.
I
We
might
decided to work
be
together this time.
one of the town elders, but I can't do anything on my own. Me and the
That's
rest of the
convenient.
town need you as much as you need us, I think.
I
This
just
is
give her a
true.
deadpan look. I don't say anything. I just give her a deadpan look.
Borraeck's
Like-
on her side.
Like, basically to convey, do we really need you? 'Cause I don't think
That's
we
fucked
do.
up.
Granny Hugh, when it comes down to it, we are just townsfolk like everybody else here.
Except your
We just happen to.
wrong place, wrong time.
We just happen
Yor
to.
is basically townsfolk at this point. If he's not an actual citizen of the town, I would make him one as an honorary member at this point.
There you go.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, we
Well,
totally
with how
rode
much you've
with
done,
you.
it's-
skull and everything.
True.
And as much as I'd love to say that our work is done, unfortunately, it is not quite.
Well, I would assume that being back in the living realm is going to have issues of its own,
Yes,
especially since the village or the town hasn't been here for over a century.
correct. My men have done some scouting, and we've come up and we've put some thought into it. Me and old Matsuki as well have discussed this, and we have found 3 pieces of attention that would need your assistance.
Yeah.
Firstly, most
Fucking
importantly, is Karahai. Now that we're back in the real world, we can establish trade routes with the surrounding neighborhoods and towns to get our economy back on track, and to ensure that we can communicate and exist within the living world once again.
I'm just gonna make eye contact with Yor and Borraeck. Like, ooh.
All you need to do is go to Karahai and establish, and whoever's in charge, and tell whoever's in charge that Willow Shore's back open for business and that we're more than willing to trade. I'll take care of things from there. We just need messengers to go out, and I figured you 6 would be the best suited for it. After all, you've already been there in, I believe, this world.
We have.
So, I figured you'd know the landscape.
No.
Well, I believe
there
Yor
one
has a
fucking
good
time?
working knowledge of Karahai, so that should be helpful.
The fucking ball above game. Pause. The fucking balls on this bitch. We've been to a place one time, and she's like, "You guys know the layout, right?" And it's like, what?
Not
Oh,
the
she knows
layout, but
yours.
the path there and what it's currently looking like.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's just like, man, you can send anyone to be a messenger. Why are you always fucking bothering us?
Man, I wish you told me about this about 8 hours ago.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Anyways, continue.
Alright.
My bad.
Secondly, the
Not you, Don, by the
eastern
way.
bridge towards Karahai. I'm sure you passed it when you left town during your incursion about a month ago, but it's in disrepair and needs to be repaired. There's no way we're going to be able to receive or get shipments out of town without that bridge being back up and running.
That's a Borraeck job.
What the
Hell
fuck?
yeah.
Hold on. Do we not have anybody else in this village who could fix a fucking bridge?
Marynor. Drink your coffee. Shut up.
I sip on my mint tea because I have a little bit of a tummy
Drink
ache.
your coffee and
And
shut up.
lastly, I saw it on the way over, but I heard reports of it earlier. The governor's manor. I don't know what's going on there, but something's very clearly not right.
Oh, not again.
Look,
Agreed.
Normally you'd need formal permission to go in, but since I'm acting town elder, I'm giving you that formal permission. Go in, find out what's going on, and deal with it.
Can we talk about the whole acting town elder?
I understand that look, the situation...
Like, we know that Hay isn't coming back, right? You know he's a crazy son of a bitch.
Yes, we'll have to... Now that we know that Hay is likely not returning because his manor isn't in any better shape, we'll have to discuss the leadership and the people of the town for permanent solutions as we move on. But let's first establish on making sure the town survives the first few months, yes?
Agreed.
I'm just saying, I think you have a way better chance politically now that we found out that your only rival is, like, nuts.
True.
Well, I
You
think
never
I've
know.
got plenty of valuable rivals now, and she gives a keen eye to all of you.
I just
looked
start
right at
laughing.
Himiko.
As far as I'm concerned, the people of this town care way more about you than they do me. I'm more of a figurehead. When it comes to leadership, we're looking for you anyway. Hell, most of the decisions I've made in the last couple months have been mostly me asking you what to do and you following through. If you aren't seriously if you haven't considered becoming the permanent, all of you perhaps, or one of you, becoming the permanent town steward, I would consider it, and maybe even urge you to really think about possibly doing so.
Intriguing.
I laugh again.
It's even funnier because she's small now. So
Yeah, it's like a tiny little squeaky laugh. Like,
I like to
I
imagine it as
didn't mean
a
to
tiny little cackle.
My scouts did tell you that some of you have changed, but she literally steps up like to tower over you, Asuka. You are, and then she'll
got
literally
nice
like
wings, huh?
lean down. You are very different, aren't you?
yeah, I got good wings.
I'm sure those wings will help serve you very well in your coming dealings.
Nothing else
around town.
changed.
No, you do look identical. The only one that
Exactly
doesn't
the
is
same.
Borraeck over here.
He's got smooth skin.
No, he's
All right,
human.
you guys gotta stop saying that. It's starting to freak me out.
What do you want?
Borraeck's like,
What do you want?
The
smooth
lotion on this
skin?
kid.
no.
That's all I can think of. In real life, that's all I
His
can
skin
think
is
of.
so
It's
nice.
Fallout.
Just Fallout.
Okay, it's
just
like
Fallout.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hey,
but in
Smoke
this
Skin,
bitch.
what are
was
you
like
doing here on our
freaking-
turf? What are you doing here?
But yes,
Horrible.
that's all I really had to discuss. I'm not going to keep you. Take things at your own leisure. We have some time, although the faster the better. I'm not going to necessarily rush you, perhaps, per se. Take whatever time you need. Sure, the citizens, now that they're safe and alive, will be more than happy to wait a few days or a week if you need that time to prepare. Or, at least, get back to normal.
I'd rather get this over with than shove a solar detonation up Kugapti's ass.
What he said.
Kugapti still a threat? I thought you dealt with him at the Tansugi.
Well, yes, no, maybe.
It's a whole thing.
Huh.
Not sure.
Interesting.
I think Kugapti may be still contained, but still somewhat of a potential threat. We'll have to keep a sharp.
Yeah, have you ever played Zelda Skyward Sword? It's like that.
No, I get your implication. The governor's manor being as it is definitely not a good sign. Something's afoot here, and, well, you're the best people I know to get to the bottom of it. You're the only people I know that can get to the bottom of it. If I send any men in there, they'll almost certainly die if there's anything of actual threat.
We'll look into it. Don't we worry.
Please. Now, I'll leave you to your business. I don't want to keep too much of your time.
Thank you for visiting.
Thank you for having me. And she
Have
will
a
take
fine.
her leave.
Man, I am so sick of all these people in town constantly needing shit.
Damn.
But congratulations. You have 3 quests. Do them in whatever order you like.
I think
You want us
that
to get
we
a
should-
4th? I can message that chick.
No.
Sure, if
No,
you
no,
want to
no.
skip, if you want to
It's a
skip
brief
through another full chapter by going straight into chapter 2,
Oh
sure.
yes!
God, no, we're not skipping any more content.
Yeah, I
This
won't
game
do
is
that.
too easy
You,
to skip everything.
you're just
These modules are expensive. We better get our money's worth.
You're just forced you all into a book, into chapter 2. Everybody levels up to level 11.
I think we should.
Well, to be fair, this chapter would be a funny little fact about that, by the way. This chapter would be practically non-existent had you no preparation points and all of the town didn't come back with you.
Oh yeah, it would've
Yeah, it
been
sounds like it
You'd
would've been
be
wild.
pretty shit out of luck. You would pretty much immediately go into chapter 2 that way.
Oh geez, yeah, that would have sucked.
So I think we take a few days, and then we start on the bridge, and then we do the manor maybe, because we have some prepping to do now that we've got some new runes, all that fun stuff.
True. Why don't?
You know, before
yeah.
you said that, I was gonna say you just
Good
wanted to
call.
put your potency rune on, didn't you?
Oh, I want to put that and my corrosive rune on.
All
I
right.
need 2 days.
So, well, I can tell you this. Building the bridge will take, all of you, with all of your help, it'll take 3 days of planning and execution. Essentially 3 days of downtime.
Okay, so that'd give us 5 total days of downtime, because I should be able to get all this done in 2 days if I don't roll a fucking 5.
Right. Well, I want to get.
Although
this put
I
on
will
my
tell you
armor.
that the plan and to put it into action, while it does take 3 days to execute the downtime activity, the bridge will take at least a month or 2 to rebuild in its entirety.
But we pay for the biggest fucking package now just so we can get 35 up,
And
because we
we're
don't have fiber.
back! Sorry about that, slight connection issues, but we are back, and I've got to log back into the Foundry. Give us a second to get back in, but,
They missed the final boss and the end of the entire adventure
yeah, we
path?
finished that
Yours
entire,
is
adventure path in the last
You gotta do
5
it all
minutes,
over
you know?
again. Oh well.
Oh, no.
Start from book 1, chapter 1.
Oh my god, that would suck.
Except you're the god now,
I'd
and
make
he's
so
also
many
the
different
DM.
decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
But
running
yeah,
this
I
adventure
think-
path again. One of you fuckers can run it for me if we're repeating the same thing from all over.
I will be the narrator from fucking Baldur's Gate 3. I'd watch it.
Never played it.
You haven't played Baldur's Gate
Yeah,
3 yet?
we're gonna play that. You
Yep.
know what? Next
haven't
time,
beat
fucking
it.
Ethan is like, I have to call it my Saturday session. We're playing Baldur's Gate.
Hell yeah,
Baldur's
that's what I'm
Gate
talking
Oh,
about.
fair.
That's what we're doing from now on.
That works.
I still haven't beat it.
I beat it on
Uh,
honor mode with Cass and her
You didn't
friend.
beat
It was
it?
great.
Okay,
Uh,
so
My cousin, Dylan just bought me the game, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago. So
yeah, I
I
know.
haven't played it yet.
I was there when it happened.
Well, I
True.
was telling Reno.
Oh, fair, fair.
He was not there when it happened.
All right, so it does take 3 days of downtime to get the bridge plan set up. If you guys would like to do that.
Well, why don't we do the ruins first? At the beginning
It
of
only
the-
takes 8 hours per. It only takes 8 hours a day per downtime. So as long as you aren't like spending too much time in the ruins, you could do them both
Oh.
during the same period.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
I think that works then.
yeah. What would you like to do? Anything on this day in particular, or would you like to just rest for the second day since Willow Shore came back?
If I
Oh,
could
I'd
do
try
more
weapon potency
crafting-
again.
Well,
got
yeah,
stuff
no.
to
I'm
do.
more asking: are you going to the ruins today, or are you waiting
Oh.
tomorrow?
I
Also,
guess we go-
technically, Borraeck, you are probably not going to be able to transfer runes because it does take a crafting check or a society check to instruct the bridge plan, which will take 3 days of downtime.
Oh, gotcha. Well, hopefully
Oh, so
Asuka
he's-
can get used to doing everything for you guys.
Well, yeah, let's
That's
see
somebody
if I
has
can
crazy good
succeed.
society.
If I can, oh shit! If I can succeed in my
Oh,
my last
your-
tiny, then yeah, I can move on to learning the
What's
mediums.
your society? I know it's pretty high.
Plus 20.
Very good.
Oh, he
yeah.
can do it. He's
Yeah,
got
he
the same
can do it.
society as I have crafting.
Yep. So, York can
There
do
we
that.
go.
Yeah, I can do society checks.
I'm not keeping track of the world clock at the moment. I will adjust it, mainly because I got to move it all the way back up to 4724 AR. It's currently at 4609, so I'm 115 years behind, obviously.
Did you?
But
Or you
so-
switched it to the other calendar?
No, I haven't yet. I forgot to do that last week, so I'll do that at the end of the session. So don't look at the calendar. I'll adjust the times to make them all make sense
you're
at the
good.
end of the session, or
I'm
no,
gonna
before
look at
the
it.
session.
Can Yor borrow Borraeck's choker to improve his society?
I have a choker.
Oh, you do? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you got the. Is it greater or is it?
It's pretty good.
Well, no, like greater than it.
Is it normal or is it
Level
a
up.
greater version?
Yeah, because it's a choker of elo. Or, you know what? That's just gonna make it.
Yeah,
easy.
it is. It is.
Oh.
It's pretty good. What a day.
It's like got pretty good in parentheses. It's kind of weird.
So, would you like to start the rebuild Karahai Bridge downtime activity now?
Yeah, I'll be the supervisor that no one likes to see, but knows that he gets everything done, so you know there's actually less work to do.
You can roll an engineering lore, a crafting, or a society check.
It's gonna be a society.
Go
So
ahead.
it's the bridge right across the
Yep.
Guyun River here?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Anybody
roll
have
this
anything to
society
do?
Oh, I-
check,
okay.
Yor.
Not bad.
14.
Success.
Well,
Not 12, but
hell yeah.
Your plans
Plus
are
20, man.
solid.
I rolled a
And the
5
project
earlier.
proceeds quickly without any major setbacks. The bridge will take 2 months to build. Which will
not
probably
bad.
not be built until after the adventure ends, but at least it's underway. But that'll take all 3 of the next days of downtime for you, so you won't be able to do any downtime for the next 2 nights, if that's okay.
that's fine. He just wanted to be drunk anyways, so
Are you guys doing anything
but-
during this day in particular, or are you just taking this day off as well?
I want to craft.
Yeah,
Ditto.
but are you going to the ruins today, is my question.
Probably not.
No.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
take one more adventuring day off.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
stay in
Okay.
town for one more
Then
day.
yes, Borraeck and Asuka, if you'd like to roll crafting checks to do some runes, just tell me the level of your rune.
We're probably gonna need more
I have a
than
level
one
8 rune that I
adventuring
want
day.
I
to
think
do.
all of them are
runes.
level 8, aren't they?
Well, the potency plus 2s are 10s.
Okay, I have a 10.
And
so
I have a
don't
plus.
know
I have a
any.
plus 10 and a plus 9. So.
And you can't put on an additional, until you do the potency plus 2, you
Yep.
don't have another slot.
So I
so.
have an item level 10.
Okay, then there is your crafting check, Borraeck.
Give it to me.
That'll be enough. Oh, I was
fail.
1 away!
Use Ruju's
reroll,
halfling
reroll.
luck.
Yeah, Ruju.
Oh, yeah.
Ruju's halfling luck.
I'm just so sad. I'm gonna say hero point, but just because I'm using.
So
the...
you need a 7. I need an
Oh, wait,
11.
is Ruju, can I have your halfling luck? He's not here.
That means yes, if he's not here.
Nope, that means no.
Fuck.
It's a
That would
17.
work. Now we gotta wait for him to get back.
Just give me
Well,
mine while
you
we're
can
waiting.
consume your hero point instead.
I'm tempting. Not.
Hero point to no-go.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
You have
using
an
that.
eyepiece too? Damn.
Yeah.
Yep, you
'Cause I have
critically
low
succeed.
intelligence.
That's how you have a
With
plus
your hero
20. You
point,
have so much better
critically
than me. Crap.
succeed. Good job. Asuka, you are making
Alright,
what
mine's level 8.
8, but you
Level 8,
have a
crap.
hard DC because you are small.
No. This
Oh,
is
you're
on my
doing
own
it on
run.
your own thing. Okay, yep.
Yep, I got one more to do on myself, and then I can try to
Okay,
learn.
8 and then normal. There's yours.
Oh, this is done. This is easy. Got him.
Oh, you didn't roll a 5 or a 6?
No, I rolled real good.
You
I could roll
also
above a
succeed.
5 or a 6.
Right. You did.
And another
Doesn't
day
count.
passes as your crafting is done. You start the plans for rebuilding the bridge to Karahai, and you all sleep through the night, taking one more day off.
Guys,
and you
check out the
all
name of
meet
my
up in the
bow.
morning, whether you're ready to head to the ruins or just continue to do a little bit of days off. But regardless, you hear a knock at the door early in the morning.
Raggy.
I'll get it.
Himiko, you
Hello.
open the door to see Shinzo.
Shinzo! Yeah,
Ah.
I'll jump and give him a hug.
How are you
Himiko,
still
good to
alive?
see you. All
You
of
too.
you. So
Fucking
good.
Shinzo.
So good to see you. I wanted to congratulate you formally on accomplishing your task and bringing you and everybody else in the town back to life.
We couldn't have done it without you, Shinzo, and your help.
Oh, it was mostly your work anyway. I was just providing backline support.
And it was perfect.
Hey, Shinzo, I got wings.
I see that. Looks like the transmigrate ritual didn't go perfectly, but he looks at Borraeck as well. I think you'll both find that your new forms suit you relatively well.
Listen, I tried.
I'm not saying you did a
I-
bad job, Yor. I'm saying not everything goes perfectly all the time.
I
Honestly,
changed
this
doesn't.
could
Does
not
this
have
look-
gone. This could not have gone more perfectly for you, I think.
Does this look perfect to you?
That's an outside force that wasn't part of the ritual, my friend.
Huh?
Oh, so I didn't fuck up. Nice.
Well, he
Go
did
back
become a
home.
human on his own accord, on your fault. But the
Huh.
spider aspects are not. I think that's... Well, no, it's not really my place to say. But I did not only want to congratulate you, but I wanted to officially say goodbye. My
You're
work...
leaving?
Yes, my work here is done, unfortunately. As much as
I
I'd
was
like
gonna
to
bring a
stick
ship.
around, I have other duties to attend, and my watch of this place is completed now that you've no longer present a problem to the natural order of things.
Are you out of trouble, too?
Well, I don't know about that yet, but we'll find out. I'll find out as I go back.
I think he is, like, living in trouble, Himiko.
Even if I'm not, I'm just pleased to see how well things worked out for all of you.
Definitely thank you for the help.
Don't mention it.
I don't think we could have done nearly as well without you this round.
Bro,
Those items help.
a lot.
Yes. I wish I could stick around and watch the end of your journeys, but, well, places to be, jobs to do, all that sort of stuff.
Respectfully, Shinzo, I feel like you'll be back.
No, not as far as you all live. Sure, if you all end up dying somehow again in a horrible accident, then maybe, but, as long as the town lives, I have no reason to be here.
Marynor does not believe that for a fucking second.
I mean, and what I'm essentially saying is this mechanically will be the last time you have access to Shinzo's shop.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
I figured that, but I figured there's gonna be some point where he might just show up and be like, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
Probably not.
If
I
you are
don't fucking
looking,
trust him.
if you are looking for materials, it won't be as efficient as I am, but Karahai is probably your best bet. I'm sure they're all quite grateful that you managed to free them from the oppression of Mago Kai and the person who rules over him. They might be more than willing to assist you in gathering materials. They might be less fast than I am, but I'm sure they will suit you just as well.
Am I a spider because of the spider lady that cursed me? Because I might actually fight her this time.
No.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God.
Are you still cursed?
I don't
Yes,
know.
you are still cursed. You are still
Oh.
under the effects of the curse.
I could break
Yeah.
that for you.
I think I'm drained 1 or something.
No, you're not drained 1. You have disadvantage on all checks
charisma,
that
basically.
About
all
that, I'll break it for you.
charisma-based checks.
I made an effect. It should
Yeah,
automatically
I
happen.
don't. I think I
Okay.
applied it last session, but it's not there now. I'm just gonna reapply it.
Oh. Yeah, it's in the
There it
items
is,
tab.
yeah. Outcast.
You get disadvantage on
yes,
like half of your
If there's
abilities.
anything else you need
Okay,
from
they're
my
all
shop,
plus
this
0.
will be the last time I'll be around to sell you things.
Oh, I bet Society's on that list, though.
Oh? I don't think it was.
Don't worry
Well,
about it.
No,
I'm
it
gonna
was
take 8.
Yep.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna
diplomacy,
take 8
deception,
hours at some
intimidation,
point
performance.
today to use break curse on him, which will take 8 hours to do.
You could do that as your downtime activity for the evening,
Yep.
because downtime takes 8 hours.
If I was legendary in occultism, which I will be next level, it would only take me 10 minutes.
But break curse doesn't just do it automatically, right? You still have to do a
No.
counteract.
No, it just automatically doesn't. Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
But your DC for occultism is really
Yeah, using
high.
occultism or religion as your counteract check, and half
what
your level rounded
level-
up for the counteract rank.
What level was the level of the curse? And if it doesn't have
He
it,
would just
what
give me a
level was
check,
the...
I think.
No, so counteract is another one of those complicated subsystems of
Oh, okay.
Pathfinder Second Edition. So
Whoops.
you have to take
I
the
will
level
look
of
up
the creature.
counteract level when
it's a
he
whole
goes
thing.
to do it. But yes.
Shinzo doesn't have new inventory. Fuck him.
If you wanted anything else, you could have ordered it last time.
Oh.
He did
Hold
have
on,
like
that's-
115 years to prep it.
True.
I think we're riding pretty good.
Well,
There was something I
Riding
wanted.
dirty?
in that case,
You're riding dirty. Yes,
Riding dirty.
exactly.
You have a Gurkle's bag of everything.
Huh?
no. I'm not quite sure how you know who Gurkthel is, but no, I
know
do
you're-
not. His item is very specific to him. I would not dare repeat selling it.
Darn.
I mean, you could get royalties going on. Maybe you could do a deal.
Gurkle's bag of wondrous
I love it.
things.
Well, for 900 gold, and Gurkthel gets 10% every time.
There
90
you
gold
go.
apiece.
There you
Unfortunately,
We can start
that's not
shuffling
quite
gold
how
into
that
the other
works.
campaign.
go.
Unfortunately, I think the other god would kill me if I did that.
Just take our level 12 characters and their ability to get gold and just like spend it into the other campaign at level 6.
I think I think that adventure is crazy and wacky enough as is.
Crackling bubblegum.
How much is... Wait, I can't see what level this thing is. What level is a gate attenuator greater? Is that
I
level
believe
10?
it is level 11, but
Ah, fuck.
I would let it be in his inventory if you wanted it.
Ooh, and I could buy it for now and then. Yes, I will do that.
Let me search it up.
How much is it?
1,500 gold.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, level fucking 11 items are pretty expensive.
I have some things I could sell.
It, yes, is item 11. I will add it to his inventory because this will be the probably the last opportunity you have.
Or I
to
might
buy
need
it.
to take out a loan on my party. Because I don't know if I
I
want to
don't
sell
know if
most
we
of
can
this.
even provide the loan.
I mean, I have 600 gold myself.
Yeah, it's 1,400 gold.
Really?
pieces.
Let's see. I have 3,000 of value. Borraeck has 6,000. Himiko has 5,000. Marynor has 5,000. Ruju has 2,000. Yor has 5,000.
I have these books I can sell that
So
are worth
Borraeck
600
is your
gold.
money
Oh,
bags
yeah, we
if
had
you
the
want to take.
treasure.
Yeah, I still have this. It's just been chilling in my inventory.
Damn, I'm fucking broke. 2,000.
Yeah, Rouge is the worst, and then I'm second with 3K.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rouge
you
is
know,
back.
you only, as a party, have 29,000 gold pieces of wealth amongst all of you. 1,800 of that, almost 1,900 in coin.
We're broke.
Isn't that collection technically at Himiko's house?
The book.
Yeah. All the
I
books should be at
think
your
so,
house.
but like we kind of put them all in there by the end of the day.
Yeah, doesn't Borraeck have that bag of holding?
Yeah, I have a bag of holding. That's
Yeah.
otherwise it's 12 bulk.
Yeah. Good thought.
I thought we
about
could have
a
just
quarter
left
of
them
it.
at her house.
Wait, why do we have 6 moonstones
Well,
Those were
I
just
think I
items
just
you had to
made 'em
divvy
a bag
up
of
from
holding.
last
It's
session.
simpler.
that nobody had taken yet?
Those
at
were from
25
last
apiece?
session.
Oh yeah, no one did
So,
take any.
so we should put those.
25 gold each, yeah.
Everyone gets a moonstone.
Apparently someone didn't take their silver collar. It was me. I didn't take my silver collar.
I have mine. I just turned it into an armband.
Pro tip in
And
the
now I made it
stash,
into a purse.
you can just drag the
Smaller
moonstone
armband.
straight onto your icon right to the
True.
left. Nifty.
Fuck,
Yes.
I would need... So I would need 800 more gold.
Well, here I can sell and get you 600 more from this book collection.
Are we
I bet you
selling
could
those? Those
actually-
seem kind of important.
No. These were the treasure books. They weren't the, like, learning books.
Yeah,
Like the
those
ones
Oh, they
the
were
ones
the
you
learning
get.
books.
We found those at the monastery, remember?
How do you
Yeah, they were
actually-
the ones
that
we
library.
How much
sell,
do you
Yeah,
have?
with the ghost dude.
Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah,
With the stats?
those seem important.
Yeah, well, they only
those
give a
were
plus 2 item
important.
bonus to saying Pochi.
+2 item bonus. Religion
I'm gonna
checks.
sell my treasure
How
items.
far away are
Spiritual
you
knowledge.
gold-wise?
Too much.
Like
If
half?
he
Well,
sells the books...
Somebody has
yeah,
a
about
fuck
half.
ton of gold on them because if you look at the value in coin of the
Yeah,
party,
you have
There's a fuck ton of what?
19,000 gold,
gold.
worth of all,
I
between
have
all of
almost
you.
500 gold on me.
and
I got
Yor has
4.
600. I
got
have 200.
Yeah,
I have
if you wanted
100
to buy that that gold that gate attenuator, you wouldn't need to sell anything. You all have
Okay.
enough coin gold between all of you to buy
I
it.
don't want to take gold from my team.
I can give you 100 gold, no problem. I can make like 20 in a day.
Oh, you
Like
know what?
that.
True.
Yeah, we could make the money back, and it
Like, all of this
benefits
has
the
been
party.
passive income from working in town during off
Keep in
time.
mind
Just 'cause
that
this
since
is-
we're back down to 1 day of downtime per,
Yep.
it's not done by weeks anymore, so you're only earning 1
You
gold per
can
income.
still, just so
Well,
you know,
yeah,
you don't
but
have to.
I
but you are
understand,
allowed-
but
that's
there
normal
will-
rules.
there
You
will
could do
not-
a week per roll.
I don't think there's ever going to be another week of that full
Right,
week of
which
downtime.
is fair. But just
Oh,
so
yeah.
you know, earn income you can
I
do
am
one
aware,
roll for
I am
up
aware.
to a week of continuous.
But I also don't
The-
need money for a hot minute.
The only reason I would want to get it now is because it's basically my +2 weapon, which I don't know if we'll be able to ever get again.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think it's
Our
just
high
something
might
we
not
need
be-
for you.
It
Yeah.
really depends on how long it takes you to complete the rest of the chapters, because in game time you might be able to finish this book in like 2 weeks of in game time, which wouldn't give you enough time. Because you have to go to Karahai, order it, and then it takes like a week and a half to come in.
All right, team.
We gotta figure out a way to get up to this money. How much do we need total?
I have 600, so if it's
Needs
1,400, so
Jeez.
it'd be 800.
800.
I have 100 to put forward.
Yeah, I got 400 gold almost.
I have
I
200.
I have 60 gold pieces on me.
Damn.
Brother.
You should be stealing it from everyone.
We have
Yeah,
100.
straight up. If I had woken up first, whenever we came out of the thing, I was like, I'm gonna go check everybody's pockets.
Well, there was a chance that
All
would
of
have
the
happened.
town
Steal
is
everyone's
asleep.
shit. My God.
We have 225.
Just have a heyday. Yeah,
Borraeck's
we
got
just
his choker
resurrected
on,
you. This is the
Borraeck's got his
tack.
choker on, I'm like sliding my finger underneath it because he's smaller now, and I'm like, I'm gonna be able to get this off.
I have an extra 30 gold because I can sell the gate attenuator since I'll
We
have
also
to.
have 3 moonstones in the
That's
party
true, too.
storage, not in the stash.
That's
I'm selling Ugly Cute's gift because.
Oh, here you go. Here you
fucking
go.
no
I
one's
can
gonna
sell
use
these
it.
spider climbing boots now that I have flight speed for like 150 gold or
Ooh,
something.
wow, nice.
We got these sitting in the party. We got one.
How about this?
Oh wait, those are silver collars from the one.
I'll cut off 20% of the price as
Now you're
as part of my parting gift
math?
to you. I do have a parting gift, but let's just say
Oh, the gate. What are we? Wait, what are we getting?
the gate
gate
attenuator
attenuator
greater.
Oh, great. I was like, a gate attenuator is 60
it-
gold. What the
Is
fuck?
it effectively like a greater striking rune for you? Is
It
that what
is
that does?
effectively, yeah.
Which is big. When do I don't even
Flames
think we
of
can get greater.
ego.
It's not greater
13.
striking, it's his effective +2 weapon.
It's like
Oh,
your weapon
your
potency plus 2.
plus
yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah,
For
and
a
it allows
caster
him
or
to have
caster,
it allows
it's
him
pretty
to
strong.
cast a spell, a 5th
So
rank
it'd be
spell
11,
once a
20
day.
in total then.
Oh my god, you get the
That's not
Flames of
perfect.
Ego spell once a day?
That's what I said. I was like,
I can't use it
what?
at next level though, so.
Sorry?
No, I was saying I can't even use it.
You can
till next
attune to
level.
you can attune to an item if it's higher level than you.
Oh.
It's
You just
still-
generally
Yeah.
don't get access to higher level items.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
But I'm giving it to you
Okay.
now because I
Alright.
don't think you'll have an opportunity to get it before the
Fair.
end of the adventure.
What-
When
How much money do we need now?
Scrolls into.
Okay.
If I'm cutting 20% off 1400,
It's. I already did the math. It's 1120.
then I need 1120. We'll say 1100 flat.
And you have 600 already? So
Yeah.
we need 500?
Yeah.
So if
I
everyone does 200,
You know what I
Ruju
just
can't afford
You know what
that.
I just
other than
realized?
Riju.
The
I'm
party
trying to cover
token,
that.
the party
Oh, you don't
token
have
is
200?
still the 5 original party members, not
Oh, shit.
including Minako, not Yor and Ruju, who have played this
Alright.
campaign way longer than Minako did.
True. Well, I would give your 200 gold pieces.
200 from everyone except Ruju. Ruju's just sitting
Yeah.
there,
Yeah,
hands in her
Ruju's poor
pockets,
as
just
fuck.
twirling her feet, just like, what the fuck.
On cash, I'm pretty strapped too.
I don't know how to giveth
Oh,
money.
so there's an actual item in the treasure section that represent your gold coins. You drag the gold pieces coins item to your in the party menu,
Yeah.
and then type in how many you want to give.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna sell one of my
Fucking
backup weapons for this.
excuse me? What?
don't.
I don't need 3,
Yeah, you
That's
have
fair.
a lot of backup weapons.
but it had silver.
So,
in it, like-
what do I do, Kyle? I separate it
So
and then I.
in your inventory in the treasure
I heard
section
that.
where you should see gold,
good?
copper, and silver pieces as items in your backpack.
Yeah.
So if you drag the gold pieces onto yours picture in the party menu, the P menu, because we don't have tokens right now, so you have to use the party menu to.
Oh yeah, it works.
Oh, hot
give him
damn.
200 is what it is.
There you
And
are,
then-
friend.
Type in however many you want to give of that item.
I had to
There
sell
you
one
go,
of the weapons I was
broski.
working on just for you. That's how much I care.
Hell yeah.
You have enough now?
It didn't update in my sheet, but yeah, that should be enough.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
what
it
did
added it
Pathfinder
to the
say?
party stash, and so
Oh,
'cause
then yes.
what
yes,
I
yes.
did is
Oh,
I went
here,
to the
got it.
stash and dragged it onto your face.
Here.
They might have just dragged it
If
onto
somebody
your face
just wants
in
to
the overview
clear
tab,
the
so it
gold
would've went
in
to
the party stash,
instead.
I will just give it to Yor. How about that?
Yeah,
Alright,
that
I'll
gold's
put it-
for your. We just.
Yeah. Well, Yor can even just drag that 600 to his face in the stash tab.
Yeah, someone dragged 200 directly into me. 'Cause
Or-
it's just-
That was me.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
So minus 600.
yeah, it works if you're in the stash tab to drag items onto someone's
Yeah,
picture.
but he also couldn't have bought it outright because we didn't put the.
Yeah, here. I'll just put the plus 300 into mine, and then I'll just subtract all my gold. There.
Yeah.
What do you
There you
mean
go.
plus 300? You should have plus 600 to your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be able to buy it outright
Oh,
anyways.
I didn't
We'd have
even
to
know this
apply
was
a
in there.
discount onto the actual store page.
Yeah.
And
And the store
this
page,
point, we
the
know what we're
module
getting.
that applied discounts is currently
Gotcha.
broken on my end.
We gave him a total of 800 gold.
There.
Gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, there we go.
Gate attenuator greater is in yours inventory.
So you had 1,300 total, and you
Well.
only needed 1,100. So you should now have 200 gold left over or something.
I do hope you get a lot of use
Nice.
out of that. Your adventure isn't quite over, but
I'll put that into the group stash if you want.
it
That
is
way I-
nearing its
I-
conclusion.
Everyone needs at
That's-
least 200 on them, I think. It's fine, just keep it.
Oh, okay.
Your
I got like
adventure is
49 on
nearing
me,
its
that's-
conclusion, but it's
Oh.
not quite over yet. There might still be things that don't go exactly how you think. And as one final parting gift to myself, for you, for doing such a good job at all this. Where is it? I have a tab specifically for this. Where is it? Shinzo's farewell. I'm going to drop a treasure token onto the map. Don't look at it yet. I'm gonna need to mystify.
everybody clicked it, I swear.
Nope.
I'm hovering. I'm
didn't.
right. I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
All right, now you're
I
good.
was 1 second away.
We're
Now I'm
1,100
over
feet
it.
away.
Ooh,
Anathema Fulu.
I think I might.
There's a
take
lot of
this.
Fulus here, boys.
I'll let you
Yeah, I
figure
have the,
those out for
talisman.
your own, on your own.
I pity the Fulu.
But
Wait, but can't Shinzo just tell us what they are?
you've got to remain
Or
somewhat
does he
mysterious.
himself not know what they are? Or does he just want us to figure it out?
We gotta earn
I'm
it,
sure
so.
you can handle figuring out what those
Alright.
are yourselves. But for me,
Yeah, take all the.
I'll
I'm gonna
be
attach
going.
that to my talisman cord.
It was
I
nice.
just wanna
to-
figure out
Marynor
what
just
the object
casually takes the It could be cursed, just saying.
I just want to know what
It
is.
was
and then
very nice to
whoever
meet
else
all
can
of
have
you
it.
all and witness your journey through all this. Maybe one day, when you all die for real, we'll see each other once more.
I
It's
hope
the
you
Grim
don't
Reaper.
get fucked over for
See
helping
you in like
us.
100 years, Shinzo.
Shinzo, do you talk? Do you travel to other dead people's domains?
Well, no. Occasionally. Most of the dead are my
moved on.
lady's domain. I simply ensure that stability is kept. It's what we Shinigami do. But for
That just
Asma
sounds
herself,
fucked
my lady is in charge of the actual souls.
Noted.
Well, best of luck to you on the next town you gotta try to save.
Hopefully none are as complex as yours has been.
Yeah, were you there all 115 times, or did you show up halfway through?
As I said, I came around the 7th cycle for you.
Oh God,
I've
you
been
must have
around
been
for quite
laughing
some
at us.
times.
Oh wait, was
When
I
I'm
there the
alive-
whole time?
Yeah, like you joined probably the same position every time.
Roll a
That-
percentile,
I'm
Yor.
curious. Oh.
No, not frequently. You showed up every now and then, but
Other times you got ate by a bear.
other times,
Rip.
your soul being as far into the mist as it was, was more along the barrier than the others. Sometimes you'd just remain dormant for a cycle, and then other times you wouldn't. And more often than not, you were dormant, but it would be very confusing if you had you not been here the time they succeeded. Or you succeeded, would be a better way to put it.
Yo, hey, I think Ruju should take the anathema Fulu. Anathema.
But unless there's any more questions...
Anathema.
Stop
I
it.
actually fucking like that a lot. Dude.
any
Oh,
more
that spider
questions?
lady. Does she exist in this realm, or?
I think
Oh,
she
Ren
does.
Mei Li?
Where is
Yes.
you said
Yeah.
Very
the
much
Anathema
so.
Thing somewhere?
Do you
We
think-
let this
Where?
place go to shit once we left.
And
It's already gone from
I
the
know,
map.
really.
Shinzo's
No.
parting gift shop.
Sorry, Ruju? What was that?
It's here. In my
Where's here?
ping. You see I'm pinging it on the map where
gonna
it,
look down.
Oh. So
Did you ask where it
For
is?
whatever reason, the game had me like
you're-
zoomed out.
Oh yeah, no,
and
you have it pulled
so
up. You're good.
Yes.
I couldn't see it. It was so small I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
just gotta
an
scroll in a
Apple
whole
one's
bunch.
Probably perfect for you.
Well, in the real world, Ren Mei Li visited your town as when she should have at the time she would have. But since the town had already long been dead before she arrived, she found nothing and assumed that the town was gone. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple not a couple months, a few weeks that news would reach her. I would expect her to visit you at some point once again. She won't know any of what happened within the mindscape itself, because she wasn't there personally. But I'm sure you'll be seeing her again soon.
So what you're saying is God would be angry if I contacted her right now with this ring.
I
I
wouldn't...
think Marynor might be angry.
I don't think God would be angry, per se. It would just, perhaps, push things faster than initially expected.
Are you
Yo,
saying I'd be
somebody
wasting
better put
his
these
time and
fucking
money?
runes on my weapon.
We
I
gotta
would-
get
we
some
don't
runes,
anything.
runes, We can't
No,
be
I
pushing
would
things ahead of
definitely
schedule
say
right now.
that, okay, for a little bit of a logistics, even if you sent a message, it would take about a week to get to her, and then you'd essentially begin the event. You would still
I'm
probably
kidding.
have,
I'm literally
you
just
would
fucking
still
with you.
have enough to clear the events in Chapter 1 before moving on to Chapter 2.
So
All you'd be
here's
doing is just accelerating the timeline by a tiny bit.
Well, I think if you send it right as we do the
But
manor plays, we should be fine then.
contacting her
The manor.
may or may not have positive or negative consequences.
Oh.
As in,
Yeah.
I mean, you are she doesn't know you exist, yet you contact her specifically about news of Willowshore?
With her own.
That
ring.
might
red flag.
change how she first perceives you.
Yeah, that's why we gotta call her my lady.
I would. I was glazing her last time.
Yeah. You and
are we-
Himiko were just like, rub the butter on thick.
Are we to assume that her mom is?
She's the queen of the region.
Yeah, I mean, is
Yes, Ling Loi.
Yeah.
She is currently the leader of Shenmen, this entire region. Juragumo do rule this land.
So that is a thing. So I wonder if the monthly tithe thing is in effect, where we're going to have to get the town's offering ready for the first of the next
Well,
month.
do keep in
Well,
mind that they
her-
don't currently know you exist at the moment. They
Yeah.
assumed you were a wasteland of the dead.
Oh,
Eventually they will learn of you, but I witnessed how your discussion in the Mindscape went. If they were willing to give you to the first of spring in the Mindscape, where it was more of a crueler, more generalized illusion of themselves, I would assume that things wouldn't go as poorly as you'd expect.
All I'm saying is Morb needs these.
Oh, speaking of which, can we identify those?
Yeah, the items.
Yes.
The unknowns.
But you couldn't do so while Shinzo was here. Essentially,
yeah.
that would end the conversation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
see.
think we're
Well,
good.
see you around, Space Cowboy.
The around
You
space
all
cowboy.
As well. I hope that your journey wasn't for nothing, that you succeed in accomplishing whatever you set out to do now that you're back to life.
Yeah, now that's the question. What to do after everything else? Assuming we don't die again.
Assuming.
Yeah.
Although everybody dies at some point. It's just a matter of when, not if. I hope you all live to be very old, though. I hope you all don't die early.
Spoiler alert.
How long do humans live?
I think normal. 70,
Normal.
80
Does
years.
Beastkin change anything about
80
this?
years is
No,
probably pretty big.
no. Beastkin doesn't increase your age, like living.
Good, good. I gained like 20 years on my life from not being an orc.
Actually, no.
True.
It would have been
Really?
the
I thought
opposite.
Orcs are like shortest.
Orcs
Yes.
Yeah, I
have
thought
lower
orcs
lifespan.
have
However-
lower lifespans.
However, yes, technically, but I would go by it would go more by your mental thought process of yourself. So you'd effectively have the same general idea of a lifespan. So the way that would work is if orcs only, let's say orcs live to like 40 and you're like 20,
They
and
live
humans
to a maximum of 60.
well, they live to a maximum of 60, which means 30 would be middle age straight up. Let's
But
say
wouldn't that just
humans
be
live to
due
be
to the
80.
physical form
yeah,
deteriorating over time, and the way
I don't
that
think
their
that'd change
DNA
the
and
physical
cells.
form. Yeah.
Well,
you're
yeah, but you have an
reincarnated completely.
entirely
It's a
new body
completely
made
new
from
body.
scratch.
You now have the new DNA.
I think you
Yeah.
just decide, honestly.
So you
Yeah,
would-
that would be a good point. How old do you want to be?
Well, I'd say he's still 22. I mean, he was still relatively
There you go.
young.
Then you're 22 in human years, not orc years.
I don't know you, but I'm feeling 22.
So you did just gain some life.
Yeah, I gained about 70 years.
Let's go.
Well, I got 70 years left if I live healthy.
A 22-year-old human body.
I don't know, with your
is
drinking
way younger
habits,
than a
brother.
22-year-old orc body.
For the
Yeah,
record,
liver
he
might
had the
fail
least
before
amount.
Okay, listen. My grandpa Buck on my mom's side has beaten liver cancer 3 times, and he was an alcoholic the entire time.
And I have no
That's
idea
people
how
are
long.
not
Not encouraged.
And I have
Some
no
people
idea
are
how
invincible.
long Fae or sprites live.
People are
So
just built different, I
Ah.
guess.
He really is.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
My mom's
My
side of the
God.
family, they go through everything and they just live.
They're
But
just
yes.
like, yeah, we're just gonna live.
Shinzo
Fuck
will
you.
give you all one last
That's
wave
insane.
goodbye and leave for good,
Deuces.
Bye, Shinzo.
as you will not be seeing him again for the remainder of this adventure.
Alright, so now that I stole his hat before he left, I'm giving it
Himiko
to
hugs
her.
him, gives him a kiss on the cheek. Goodbye. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes. Also, Marynor, I do forgive you for punching me a couple times.
You deserved it.
Wait, how many times did he
I have
punch
no
you during the
regrets.
cycles?
I think it was well.
I punched him twice in the
It was a
most
few
recent
times.
cycle.
It was like, I think it might have been twice, but it might have been 3
It was
times.
twice.
twice
said a
in this
few.
cycle.
You said a
But,
few, so
um,
that implies more
In
than
this
2 at
cycle.
least.
Just pull it.
Well, there are
Pulled out
things
the
that
shade
change and
right
don't
there.
change cycle to cycle.
I look at Marynor.
I'm
I
not
just looked back.
offended.
My reaction was warranted. My vulture's just sitting on my head.
There's a reason I'm not mad at you.
Well, as long as we have that cleared up, I guess.
All right. Well, good luck to you all.
You know, safe travels. Stop getting
oh,
in trouble. So on
I'll
and so
try
forth.
my best. Come on, Yix. And the two of them will walk into the distance where they will fade away.
I'd Pokemon Wave,
What'd
where
you call
Ash
me?
is splitting waves from his former companions for the region.
But yes, you could all take the time to identify those 2 items now, if you'd like.
Okay, hit us.
Yeah.
baby.
Which one would you like to identify first?
Yes.
The unusual
Goodbye.
object.
Which is in your inventory, right, Marynor?
Yeah.
There's 2 unusual.
Well, occultism, you say?
You know what's
I
crazy?
got a
I can
plus
actually
12.
identify items.
I got a plus
20.
19. I got a plus 19.
I don't think
I
I,
got
was
plus
able to
19.
identify items for.
The entirety of
Or-
Abomination
or-
Vaults. All of you failed or critically failed.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit!
The DC for this item is particularly high.
Am I able to use
You
a
think so?
hero point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have halfling luck, so if I failed, I'm gonna re-roll because I'll know you told me I failed. So.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're got it.
Cool.
You're
Ah,
I
succeeded.
won't re-roll. Fuck me.
Your-
I didn't click it yet, so it doesn't count.
You
True.
meet it, beat it. Your
Let's fucking
Damn.
go.
DC 35.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Holy
This
cow.
I
is a
wasn't getting that.
Phoenix Fulu holder.
What does that do?
Once
That
per
sounds
day,
fucking
if you would use an 11th level or lower Fulu, and an instant later, a glowing image of the Fulu you removed manifested in the frame. If the previously stored Fulu is consumed in the next 24 hours, the flickering image in the Phoenix Fulu becomes solid and fully functional duplicate of that Fulu. Once per day, you can consume any Fulu for free.
That's pretty wild. And
Yeah.
2,000 gold pieces.
Well,
Where
look,
were you when we needed you?
All
This
right,
thing
so one of the
essentially
melee people-
this thing essentially makes all of your Fulus, as long as you use them only once a day, infinite use.
Just
That's-
when you know we're going
that's
into a fight, pre-apply that shit.
This is
like
a
flu.
big.
Can anyone
fucking
be
item.
holding it?
yeah, holy
Yes, it is technically just an item that you interact with.
Okay, so like if I don't have a Fulu, but I like activate it or whatever, and other people have Fulus they're using.
shit. Or do you have to hold
It
You
should
place
work.
you place a Fulu within the frame, and then you activate it to create this flickering image of that Fulu when you remove it. So you have to pre-plan ahead of time what Fulu you're planning on using.
You
Alright,
have,
who has
uh,
Fulus?
So that's a Ruju.
It's
Yeah,
a
Ruju
one-a-day
has
duplication
Yeah.
of
I
a
got the
Fulu.
talisman cord. so
But
I'm fine.
since you can do it every single day, you essentially can just pick one Fulu to become a. You can pick one Fulu to become a once-a-day thing that you can do.
I
Do
put
you
it in the
want-
party stash because I'm not gonna use it. I don't
Ruju,
want
have
the
I think
Fulus.
you should
spirit
take
sealing
that. You got
Fulu,
really
'cause-
good level 11.
I did get the spirit sealing Fulu, so I assume.
I have the spirit sealing Fulu greater and I have a regular one on me. But the greater's on my weapon, or on my talisman cord right now.
Okay, well then I
You
guess
guys
Ruju
figure out
probably
who
with
to build
the Fulu holder.
Yeah, because Ruju's got that new Fulu that she just got. So
Yes, the second item. Who took the Fulu that was unidentified?
it's still in there.
Marynor.
Oh, it's still
I
in the
didn't
chest.
take it that time. I took
You
one
can
thing.
pick to. Yeah, but here's the skill checks for that. Fail. Success. You're again.
Go figure.
You're
Plus 20 will do
occultism.
that.
This is a Needle Thousand Pains Fulu. For a
Holy
minute,
fuck.
a creature in which the Fulu is asphyxiated must attempt a fortitude save.
Oh.
On a failure or critical failure, primes the targets for persistent damage triggered by a specific condition that must be met within the Fulu's duration. Picking up this white Fulu feels like you've stabbed your hand with a pin. The Fulu deals 76 as a hair, nails, or connective tissue stab inward. And a failure or critical failure, if the target then takes an action with the move trait, it takes persistent.
That's
Bruh.
fucking wild.
Well,
It's
whoever's
duration
taking
of
the
a
Phoenix
minute.
Fulu should get that. Because that's the perfect Fulu for it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I guess Ruju.
Hey, Ruju, you should take that one too.
Oh my
Level
God.
11, you can
Technically,
Dude,
okay, the
damage
way this is
damage.
worded is a little weird. You need to... It does the damage the person wielding it with it affixed. So you need to affix it to an enemy's item, not your own.
So that's a slap on.
You use 3 action to Yeah, a creature to which the Fulu is affixed makes a fortitude save, in which they take the
do I, like,
effect if they
open
fail
it?
or critically fail.
I think I'll take it then, because I have a whole grab trait now. I'm a monster, literally.
yeah.
There you go.
It
Yeah.
takes 3 actions to affix a Fulu, but it does not make a I don't think there's any check to affixing it to an item within reach. So you should just be able to use all 3 actions to apply this to an enemy weapon or armor.
Borraeck, are you gonna have enough time in the day to do any rune work?
Well, I gotta do one more rune on
There's
mine
also
now,
one
so-
rebound
Okay.
Fulu left in the parting gift trophy, the treasure. If you want to grab that, so I can.
I don't have
buy
a
it,
shield,
since I
so-
can I
am
know,
the shield
but I want to
guy.
delete the token, so somebody
Drag
take it or
for
put it in the party
okay.
chat.
There you go.
I have a
Thank
shield.
you.
I'll affix to my shield. Might as well.
All right.
And Ruju, take that Phoenix.
And with
holder.
that, the rest of the day is your oyster.
All right. Well, Himiko is going to learn a spell from a scroll per day.
Ooh.
So you're taking another day off?
I
We're
think
gonna have
all
to
of
take
us need
multiple
We gotta
days
do some
off.
Crafting.
Oh,
Everybody has runes and we only have 2
My God, we're just
crafters.
we are just doing week longs of downtime, but instead it only takes 1 day, huh? 1 day, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it.
As long as most of the story's done for now, we're good. We can blow through this.
I mean, that is how Pathfinder was balanced with the remaster.
True,
It's one day
true.
for magical crafting if you have the rune or the item or the
Yeah.
recipe or whatever
True.
the fuck.
How
that's
many
all we have
days
left
do you
to do
guys
until
want
we
to
do
take
the
off before we tackle new story?
How many more
I
runes
need
are
to do
there?
one more.
I have 2 that need to be put on my shit alone.
I have 1.
I
So
have
we're gonna
one.
need at least
So we
3
need
days.
4 divided by
Alright.
2, so 2 days minimum.
2 days minimum.
But that's
If
So
we
what-
get lucky.
So
Yeah,
tonight...
me, and I have to learn.
Okay. So, we'll start. We'll do that. If you're learning spells in the next 2 days, Himiko, you don't need to roll a check for that. You can just spend the gold and learn it.
Okay.
Uh,
It's half the price, right?
I think it's... You'll have to look up the specific roll. I don't remember
Okay.
it off the top of my
I
head.
will.
Alright, so what are we crafting to start for day 1?
Whatever Borraeck has to do, and then I'll earn income
Alright,
or
so I have a
whatever.
level 8 craft.
Wait, you should let me learn on the easiest of the crafts.
Oh yeah, what's the level of everybody's runes? that
I
we
have
I
need?
got
a
a
level.
9 and a 10.
I have a 6.
Okay, you can do my corrosive then.
Wait, but he has a 6.
I have a 6.
Oh, okay, never mind, you're good then. I'll do my 8 for now then.
Alright, so we're gonna start with the 6 hard.
Well, can you do your 8 before you do your 10?
No, I did my 10 first.
Oh shit, you already did that?
Yeah.
Alright,
Remember I
so
used a hero
we'll
point?
start
You
with
were gonna use it.
Himiko. We'll start with the Himiko's
Yeah.
level 6 rune. You doing it, Kyle?
The level 6? Yeah, I can do it. I can
Alright,
try.
with
to
the
do
adjusted
6.
difficulty hard. Go ahead and roll that check.
Oh,
Believe in you.
fuck.
Oh no. I did believe in you.
I did too.
Up until...
Fail.
Up until I rolled a 6.
Borraeck, what are you doing?
Level 8 crafting check for corrosive rune.
There you go, there's your skill check. Coincidentally, they're exactly the same DC, even though one's 2 levels higher. You succeed.
It has been made.
Alright. Anybody else taking downtime?
Like I said, I would do earn income.
I would remind you that we're doing this daily, not weekly anymore. So you're only
know.
going to earn 1 day of income.
Yep.
Yeah,
What skill
this is
check would you like to
2000.
use?
Let's do athletics, 'cause I'm sure there's something that needs to be fucking fixed somewhere.
There you go.
Ooh.
Success. You
right.
earn whatever the standard master value is for level 10 athletics. Look it up. I'm not doing it myself. Yeah, and you only earn it for 1 day, because we're only doing 1 day. Day 2, because we're taking another day of downtime. Even though you could go check out the ruins and do downtime at the same time, because downtime's only 8 hours.
I'm gonna try the 6 again.
That's what I thought.
I believe in you.
These things are too fucking big. Oh god, did I figure it out though?
Pop off, queen.
I
Yeah,
can
you
handle
only
it.
really needed 1 day of trying and like understanding your limits and being able to do it before you are able to completely learn what you're doing and
Yeah.
figure out how to deal with things.
Yeah, she figures out how high she has to fly with the hammer to drop it to make it work.
Yeah.
And now I think only Himiko is left, or there's a higher level
No,
one?
that was mine. That was the
Okay.
second level one. So.
What was the one you needed, Aaliyah? Was it a level 10?
I have a level 9 and a level 10.
Okay, is the 10 up the +2 rune?
Yes.
Alright, so I gotta do that one first anyways.
What was the one you did at first, Reno?
The
Level
one I
8?
did first was my corrosive.
Okay. There's your level 10
and it
skill
was an
check.
8. Yep. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Success. You apply it.
go.
Day 3. We have 1 more craft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Level
my
9?
other shit.
Yep.
Yeah, for my,
Go
my
ahead.
swarming.
All right.
Ooh.
I will
Oh
try it
my
then.
gosh.
It
Right,
is-
I have 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, but I guess you could do
Kyle,
it
where
during
do
the
I
day
find
and
the
then you could do it
downtime
in the
chart?
evening.
I
Is that
took it
Yes,
anything
off
you
else
can
from
roll
the
that
tab.
same check, Kyle, just to make
Like
my
help
life
or
easier.
you know what I mean?
Found it.
Just to make my
Oh,
life
no!
easier, go
No!
ahead and roll it.
Nah, you can't make shit easy. The game knows what the game knows.
We both rolled a 2.
It
My
knows that you could only do it once.
Alright, as you all awaken on, I think this is the 6th day since Willow Shore returned.
I forgot to
You,
put a
let me bring up my journal. Because something's going to happen.
Ready?
Oh, is it?
Row.
Oh, burn my nose.
There it is. Okay, so
Okay, second. Changes from a +1 to a +2.
Yep, but we don't have your, I guess, 3rd rune on it. 4th, I guess, technically. Damn. There are 4 runes on this weapon. What the fuck?
It's a +1 striking wounded silver sword sword. It's only got 2 runes.
Okay, sorry, no, I was mistaken. Nothing happens.
Because you have a +2 with the striking. You currently have 3 on there, probably.
The swarming rune will be my second
Alright.
property rune, so yeah, I'll have
Yeah, that'll give you 4.
four.
1, 2,
day-
I'll have 4 total when you're done.
4th day of downtime, make that crafting check again.
I can do it. I can do it.
Perfect,
I can
you
do
did
it.
it.
Oh yeah!
Item on. And any more crafting? Any more downtime we're doing?
Is there any more crafting that someone would need today?
I think we're good.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
Then I will make money by
Does,
survival hunting.
Does Ruju have all her runes on everything and stuff?
Survival hunting, Kyle?
She's been using just
If
the,
no one else has any runes, then yeah, I
thing.
would just go get some hides quick.
Alright.
Yep, go ahead and make that survival check.
Yeah, hide.
There it
Yeah.
is.
I gotta look at the chart for that. That's gonna go up a level.
Okay, yep.
It's like 7 gold. If you're a master. No, you're not.
It goes up to 11 gold. It goes up to level 11. Master level
So
11.
I got 6 gold.
Alright. And that day passes. And on the dawn of the 7th day, since Willow Shore officially came back to the real world, the day is peaceful. And with all your crafting done, you have those 3 quests set out for you. Well, no, you already handled the bridge. Already handled the
bridge.
bridge.
That's why we took
Yeah.
our 7 days.
I-
we got
I
a quest
think
done.
I think we should check the manor out.
Yeah.
So creepy.
Alright.
Before
You
something
all
comes out of it.
head in the direction of the manor.
Haunted house. Haunted house.
Boom skibbity.
And you find exactly what Himiko and Marynor found.
What, the Sigma?
The building is in ruin. The roof sags in. It's covered in overgrown leaves and fungi. But the gate hangs open, ready and allowing anyone to enter.
Anyone
I go
you
in
say.
I'm ready,
All right.
I guess.
So
yeah, we start walking in.
I'm gonna move you over to a map.
A map!
A map.
A map.
A map. A map. A
The
map.
map. The map. The
The
map.
map.
I'm the map.
It's the map.
I had to drop everybody's tokens on, so it's gonna be a second.
Well, we all know the below.
Excuse me.
Oi, oi, oi.
Hoi hoi.
Okay, trips ahoy, ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy hoi hoi.
Let's see.
Hey Kyle, if it doesn't automatically add the effect to my weapon, is there a way I can do that?
When
do that.
Granny Hugh gave you permission
your
to enter the
room?
manor, she gave you a
Yeah.
pass. She
you
essentially
go into
gave you
details
permission
on
to
your
enter the
weapon.
manor. So you
Okay,
are
cool.
free to enter.
Yeah, like I put the property room.
I'm gonna let
and
you
shit
guys
on it,
move
but-
wherever you want. I'm just gonna place you on the map to start.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it just has basically the code saved in the slot So you're not gonna see because mine doesn't show the extra damage I get.
Oh my god.
Well, so mine has a
Asuka's
thing.
token is so tiny.
There are two things, or one thing on it that I need to activate it, but it's not showing up in like my actions thing.
Oh. I just keep my runes as 0 in my inventory, so I can just click from there. Because runes are kind of weird.
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, you just put it at quantity 0, but you keep the, reminds me what I have on my shit, too.
I'm gonna clear the chat.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, well,
Yeah, you walk up to the manor gate. There would, a little fun behind the curtain fact, there would normally be, if you entered this without permission, there would normally be a haunt here, but it's not complex, so you don't earn experience. But, there...
Ooh!
There's a skeleton in there.
There's mold!
But yes, you can all move to where you want to be before you investigate the
What's the name of your weapon after the rune was applied to it?
It is now a +2 striking, wounded, swarming, silver short sword.
So swarming is on there.
There's mold everywhere.
I probably can't even see them. I'm like jumping to see through the window. I think I see something.
There's like a skeleton in there.
Him through.
Well, there's a lot of mold in here, so hold your breaths.
Would you like to open the door?
I would like to cover my face.
Have you are blasted with fire to burn it off.
I feel like that's a terrible idea.
No, I like that idea. It's mold.
I mean, that's just kind of how you set this shit on fire, which I guess we could do.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I control what I burn.
Well, yeah, but the existing flames of the mold might catch. If you choose to burn the mold. You know.
What are we doing?
Crying.
I'm kicking open the door, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ruju, would you like to rejoin the party?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I would prefer to do that. Hey, that's a tiny little Asuka.
Yeah, literally.
You enter into the manor. Into the manor entrance. The temperature drops enough to frost breath within this ruined entrance. Moldering mats lie on the stained wood floor. The walls are overgrown with patches of fungi and coiling moist vines. A thick curtain of vines hangs over the roof to the north, forming a wall of dripping vegetation that blocks the view into the courtyard. Other than that, you are free to enter.
Guys, there are creepy lion statues.
Yeah, I think Reno's way is the only way to do it. You need to have a copy of the Swarming Rune in your inventory for it to show up in the actions.
Recall knowledge on whether this mold is harmful?
I mean, you're stepping into it, and as much as it makes you cough, it doesn't actively seem harmful.
Okay.
It's in my lungs.
Okay, just checking.
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to kind of go left or right?
Rules of right.
Rules of right.
Rules of right.
Rules of right.
Okay.
Is this the room that we ate?
Oh shit, I stepped.
Oh, my
This
bird.
is the meeting room. Hold on.
Yep. That's what I thought.
This expansive room formerly hosted 2 long, elegant meeting tables surrounded by comfortable low chairs, with sideboards capable of displaying all manner of tea and snack services. Today, the furniture within this chamber lies in ruins. The ceiling above features several large holes that reveal the leaden sky above. An unassuming woodcutter's axe with a cold iron blade hangs on the southern wall in a partially collapsed display. And I gotta look at something really quick.
Do we recognize any of these rooms from when we visited in the dreamscape?
Yes. It does seem to have the same layout as you were in the dreamscape. Hold on, let me... Borraeck, you step into the room.
Yes, I do. Oh.
And we'll be rolling initiative.
Why do you always do this?
It's keeping. Oh, can you unpause it quick? For some reason, I can't stop. Moving
Yeah,
the
I'll let you all
Nor,
shift
why
it.
are you
I'll let you
standing
all
on top
shift
of me,
into
bitch?
place.
Because we
in a
both
moment.
moved there at the same time.
I'll
You're
let
a
you all
bitch.
shift into place in a moment. Just give me a second.
Yeah,
No.
because I think I was moving right as you paused it.
Yep, there you go. Everybody
like-
can shift
I'm
in
not
as long
even
as
in
you
the
don't go
initiative
any
order.
further past Borraeck.
Yeah.
Borraeck, you would have gotten to this point.
What the
Yeah, I had to
fuck?
click somewhere so it'd stop.
Why can't I move my
Press
bird?
escape.
Okay, I guess I gotta refresh.
Oh no, just press escape. It released for me whenever I pressed escape.
I also wasn't showing up in the combat tracker, so.
Borraeck,
Ruju,
don't
you
forget.
can move.
Oh,
Asuka, you can move.
I forgot. I mean, I did mention it during the downtime of the days. I would have broke the curse on Borraeck.
That is true.
You need to roll a counteract check. Let me check the level of the spell.
Yeah.
Outcast curse.
Sorry, I just remembered that I said I'd do it.
Yeah.
Kyle really wants this Poe to be going.
Obi.
Oh, Kyle, also, if Asuka...
Game
It's
is
level
paused.
4.
Pause it
Yeah, game is paused
Oh,
because I'm
shit,
trying to
you're
figure
right.
something out. Game
Yeah.
is
Oh,
paused.
it doesn't let me change elevation. Oh my God.
Elevation?
Elevation while it's paused either, which is
Go
kinda
ahead and
weird.
roll an
Are you good,
occultism
my guy?
check.
You just having a stroke?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the whiskey.
It's
It's the whiskey
Who
stroke.
roll an occultism check?
He did something before we entered this area, so I need to see what
Yeah,
he
he
does.
did it on one of our other days. Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, I
37
tried to do
is
the
enough to
thing.
dispel a level 4 spell.
nice
Oh.
job.
So I will remove the Outcast Cursed effect.
Let's go.
I might have done it before you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Based and real. What the
Thought I was
sigma?
gonna do that thing.
I still feel like I'm drained.
Well, as
Missing
initiative
28.
begins, we begin initiative.
That's
And
easy.
as it does, the floor under Borraeck and Poe collapses,
Oh snap.
Retro.
dropping all creatures
Hi,
in the
Poe.
room 5 feet, so you don't take any fall damage, in a soupy morass of mud, mold, and toxic fungus, while a cloud of
Gross.
spores spews up into the air above. The room all of the room is greater difficult terrain as the entire floor collapses out. All creatures who are standing, which is Borraeck and Poe, fall prone.
Oh, no save?
Nope.
Shit.
No, wait. In the mess unless they succeed this reflex save.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, nimble. Let's go, Poe.
Hey, I'm gonna ignore the
Critical fail.
terrain.
Hold on. I have an item for this. I just remembered that I had.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I know.
untie one knot.
Critical
So
fail.
it's just a regular fail. I forgot I had the red thread.
You
Oh yeah, that thing's
close, man.
wild.
It's a
That's
envision.
solid.
Okay. It doesn't really matter. There's no difference in effect.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasted it out, but that's fine. I guess.
And that happens
I risked
before initiative technically begins, and now we begin initiative. It has a routine. As you fall in, the spores emit outward. I'm assuming if a complex hazard has, if its routine is one action, it only takes one action on its turn.
Oh no. This might fucking reload.
Oh god
Oh,
damn it!
no.
What did you do?
It
Damn it! I was
Wow, what
just,
did you do?
don't worry about it. Just
Nope,
it's
don't.
fine.
I am
I'm
worried
worried
about
about it.
It's a ceremonial reload. It's fine.
Hey,
A celebration of
it'll
entering
help.
book 4? Come on.
Yeah,
man.
it'll help. It'll clear the. It'll all be good.
Right. I totally believe you.
he knows what he's doing, honest.
Precious the game.
But Kyle,
I
yeah.
was trying
so
to just do it to
advanced
myself. I didn't think I was gonna do it the whole fucking.
complex
server.
hazards and traps only take actions that specifically state on their routine, right? So if a routine
I
only
did
has
them
one
again.
action, they
Yeah.
only take one action.
You're talking about for pets?
For
Marinor's
complex hazards
Falcon? Oh,
or traps.
Sorry.
If it says its routine
complex,
is only
they-
one action, does it only take one action during its turn?
I believe so.
Okay, good. And yes, before you ask, none of you would have caught this. Its stealth DC is insane, and you have to be a master in perception to even attempt it.
I'm a master in perception.
Were
Yeah,
you
but who's
actively
searching?
Well, what am I doing?
Not you. You're
You're
investigating.
Investigate.
And none of the
Probably
other
would
people were close enough to
Because
check it out.
somebody, I'm pretty sure you told me to investigate because a bunch of people were searching already. So I was like,
I
okay.
never said
I'm pretty
that.
sure
All
you're
right.
a little bitch.
Every
I-
round, Anybody in area
Damn.
8-4, which
You're
is
saying
the
I
room.
wasn't close enough, Ryan?
Yeah, it is like it's the.
Because I am a
entire-
master and I am searching. Okay.
Yeah, you were not close
Look at how
enough.
tiny her token is.
Especially with how small
it's
you
normally
are.
30 feet is what they do now with remasters, so it would have been up to here.
Yeah,
would have been
technically, yeah, no, technically the trap is farther away than that.
Okay.
Even if it is the floor that technically gives out, the main weak point is mainly in the center of the room, not on the edges, even though the entire floor collapses. Okay, so, Borraeck and Poe, I need you to make this fortitude save.
Weekend.
Wait, again? Oh, fortitude, not the dex. Okay.
Yeah, not the reflex.
Oh, come on, die.
Success!
Wait. No, that was... I thought I had him selected. His fortitude is plus 18, mine is plus 18. Didn't matter. Success for Poe.
Borraeck? God
Yeah.
damn it, Borraeck.
I know, he just
Let's roll it
fucks off
for
the
him.
randomest times.
He fails.
Oh,
Get fucked.
snap.
That's what you get for not being here.
Holy shit!
Takes 86 poison on a basic fortitude save.
Oh, I
Borraeck
think
takes
I did
full.
86.
No.
But is
That's
it,
still a lot of fucking die.
just once? Or is it persistent?
Nope, that's just once.
Dodged a bullet.
Beep beep.
And Poe takes half. I said...
Yeah. I was in the kitchen.
fair enough. Okay.
We're in the kitchen.
But I'm
cooking
still
like that.
here,
I
alright?
s-
I at least have a wireless
excuse
headset.
me, I'm
Fair enough.
waiting.
Can I speak to your manager?
Yeah, what the
my God.
fuck?
No.
Come on, what are you doing?
There we go.
Borraeck, you failed your save. You weren't here, I rolled it for you.
I saw that.
Yep. So, you... And that is the end of the trap's turn, as the floor collapsed. I know, technically, yes, it technically just began, but
You can
that's...
probably unhide him now from combat since we know what
Nope,
his
yep,
initiative
that's
is.
not what I
and then
wanted.
it would-
Hold on, I
Because if it's
accidentally removed
complex.
him. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can reveal him. Although, it technically
Yeah.
isn't really... This is one of those traps that isn't really so much of trap as it is hazard.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Okay.
Recall knowledge! Figure
Yeah,
out how to
We're just gonna
disarm
go
it.
backwards.
I will
let's-
reveal its tokens so you can target it.
The
Can I
whole
recall
room
it's
is...
crafting
And
that
that's
bit?
the poisonous, like, moldy spores and shit, right? That
Yeah, that collapsed
Yes.
the floor and all that.
it ate away the wood and...
Gotta move some shit around on my thingy thing, and my thingy thing.
How does this 1 feet I have work? Let me check.
I am genuinely surprised it gives you such an easy fucking hazard this late into the game.
I feel like it's something we just avoid.
Like, it does a lot of
Oh.
damage, but all you have to do is leave this room and never re-enter it, and it becomes a non-issue.
I was gonna say they could just walk out back towards where we are.
I mean, there
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
axe over there in the wall.
Yeah, but you
Did my
could fly
recall
over there.
knowledge give me anything?
That's
Nope.
true.
Oh, yeah, had you seen it before, you think you probably could have just, been careful.
Hmm. I see.
But,
Would I know if there's any way to disarm it?
I just can't believe our seekers didn't notice it.
Nope.
Or
Who
sentries.
is seeking?
Well,
three
he
people.
said that I wasn't close enough, because you
Yeah,
had to
the
see the very
floor,
center
the
of the
floor,
room.
while
Yeah.
rotted over here, is mostly damaged here. It just spread through the room. He wasn't
I
within
see.
30 feet to catch and nobody was
Yeah, the other
within
two
30 feet
missed
of it
it.
to check it.
Ruju and Himiko.
So, is it safe to assume that
Well,
we're
you had
just
to be a
gonna not
master
go
in
into
possession.
that
There's
room?
Yeah, period.
Yeah, you think that as long as you don't enter the room, you'll probably be fine.
Party members, are we just gonna let them back out?
Yeah, the only thing it looks like of value in this room is that axe stuck in this wall.
And again, Yor can fly over there, grab it, and fly back.
Oh my god.
Party members that
you
are in
could
the
totally
room are
do
not
that.
answering me.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because he doesn't have to touch
I
the
mean, I
ground.
already said I'm down to just leave and ignore the room.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'll move here, and then I'll give my pet 1 action to move here.
I am Mr. Utility himself.
That's my turn. I'm pretty sure
Ruju.
my bird can carry things, but only up to a certain. I think it's only like.
You also get the sense that if you don't give the spores the
One
time to
bulk.
calm down, that they deal some damage. But you can just simply give them time and then not interact with the room again through the floor.
Right.
Holy shit! My bird is trained in heavy barding. What the fuck?
This is a really waste of time encounter. This is I don't see
bird.
any world
Yeah,
where
I'm
this
kinda waiting
encounter
for it to,
isn't
like,
here
jump.
except to just waste time.
Right.
It is a
Well,
non-threat.
Well, you know what it
Right,
does
jump on
is
both.
it makes the party be a little more careful when going through the rest of the building.
I guess
I mean,
that
to
does
be fair,
that's
if
a
I
good
had
point.
looked at that floor, I would have walked around the edges. I would have
It
fuck
wouldn't have
that.
mattered. If you ended your turn within it, it would have still collapsed. The entire floor is basically gone.
Oh.
It's not that deep of a drop. It's only 5 feet. But, Ruju, what are we doing?
Oh, shit, I didn't realize it was my turn. There you go.
So,
There you go.
wait for the spores to drop before I go in, huh?
You could. Or you could go in now.
Oh, you might as well wait, then I won't have to heal you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to medic heal anyways.
Right.
Reward
True.
medic.
True. Oh yeah,
just-
yeah, that's a good point. So it's up to you if you want to go and get it now, and then because we don't know how long it's going to take for the spores to.
I mean, there's also more doors over here.
Yeah, but
So if we could just work our way around,
we can
the
also- yeah,
spores
loop
might be
around
calmed down
backwards.
by then.
yeah, we can
Yeah.
probably get it at it. From
Yeah.
the north.
Yeah.
Asuka.
I just blinked twice.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm just
blink
gonna
twice if
call
you're in
Poe
danger.
back. So if he can climb that 5-foot drop to come back, that's
Roll
what
an
I would-
athletics check from Poe. It's not a high DC. I just want to see what happens.
Oh man,
That one.
just trying to get my fucking. Here I am. I'm back in the office. Okay.
Yeah, run
I'm back in
upstairs.
the office.
just to click this button.
Sprints up his stairs. Shit.
Fuck,
Athletics check. You didn't have one. You want me to just do it?
Yep, just do
as-
it. I have a DC
flat?
in mind. I don't have an actual check for it.
You know this wouldn't be a problem if you bought the Steam Deck. Speaking of which,
I
if you
have
use
one.
the code,
Critical success. Yeah, Poe can easily climb out of the room.
I have a Steam Deck. I like to have better.
We don't have a code. We don't have a discount code. Fucking shut up.
they wish.
I wish, yeah, but we don't have one. So can you fucking stop, bro? Okay, man.
You go to ours, Arcane, and you will get.
That doesn't exist. Stop. No, don't use code Ars Arcane. It won't work because I don't have one. Although
You know-
if Valve, if you wanted to, I mean,
I'm
And
here
when
for
I
you.
have to open the valve and I'm feeling a little hairy,
Oscar,
I use
are
my
you doing anything
Manscaped
else?
brush.
No.
I don't have a Steam Deck yet. But if you want to send me one so I can review it, like,
Take your turn so I can hurry to get out of this room.
I
Nah,
jest,
you
I
already
jest,
went
I
back
jest, I
upstairs
jest.
To get the fucking ball.
Wait, they did send you one?
no,
Okay,
no.
so Kyle says he's not doing
Oh.
anything else. So
Are
I'm
you
just gonna
fucking
roll my
insane?
athletics
There's no
and
way
get
they're
out of
gonna
it.
send my tiny ass fucking.
There
streamer
you
one.
go.
Yeah, they definitely didn't send me one either.
All right, and with that, you guys can sit outside in that hallway, and it'll just keep executing spores for the next minute.
Oh, that's not bad.
If you guys were earning XP, I'd consider that encounter dealt with, and you'd get 10. But since we're going milestone for the remainder of this adventure, because there aren't enough encounters to really justify getting you to 100 XP for the next 2 levels, you don't.
All right. La 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 la. 1001, 1002,
Alright, well.
1003.
Yeah, after about a minute, the
Let's go,
spores
double
die
boost.
down. You get a feeling if somebody were to literally fly in that room and just grab the axe, that they'd probably just be able to get in without it triggering the trap.
Yep, I do that.
How many actions is it to Blazing Streak?
It's only 2. And then it keeps me in the air until the end of my next turn, and I can use it to extend it, and et cetera, et cetera.
Nice.
Very nice.
Level 6th.
I'm level 10th now.
No, that's for,
Nope, that's how it works for Kinet Assist. At
Oh,
6th level,
yeah,
I gain that
I'm-
second part. At 10th level, I get that.
I see. Yep.
Yep.
No, you can do that. Yeah, you can go over and grab yank the axe out of the wall.
Once again,
Go ahead and
Kineticist
grab
just
that.
takes all existing rules and
Okay.
says, "Fuck you, I'm better."
I will put it in my inventory. And that, yeah.
Everybody's
Yes.
changing their Bloodlord's character to a kineticist.
Dude,
I don't-
kineticists are cool. I'm really happy I did choose this.
Well, they can heal. They can do a lot. They can do everything.
Yeah, and I'll fly back
Alright,
over.
so we're gonna
and,
just have 7 kineticists, 8 kineticists, 9 kineticists in our
Please.
party.
I mean, I'm not going to be DMing that game, so yeah, sure, why not?
We're all just gonna fly. We're just all gonna fly around like Iron Man.
But
Late
yes,
game gonna
you
be wild.
yank the battle axe out of the wall, and you now have a battle axe.
oh wow, can I
Honestly,
identify
fire
said battle axe?
kineticist
You
skill.
can go ahead and make that skill check. Whoever wants to attempt to identify this battle axe.
Sure, but I'm rolling hot all night.
Oh my god. Well, okay. In that case.
Yeah, see? I don't even need to know.
Borraeck, you automatically you know what this fucking is. This is
I know
this
my
is the
weapons.
Lumber Lord's axe.
Oh? Oh?
What?
A creature that holds or carries this +2 striking, cold iron, fungus, and plant bane battle axe
Oh,
feels an
damn.
obligation to tell the truth and receives a -4 status penalty to its attempts to lie.
How many last names did that thing have?
It's a
Right.
+2 striking, cold iron, fungus, and plant bane battle axe.
Also, effect once.
That's
It
even
almost-
longer than mine.
You
It's
polish
even
and
longer
sharpen
than
the
mine.
axe,
That's what
after
she
which
said.
its scent grows even more powerful, and the axe's blade transforms into your choice of a standard grade adamantine or standard grade dawn silver for 1 hour. Then after this duration, the woodcutter's axe reverts to cold iron. Who wants it?
Me.
Just remember that anybody who's holding onto it feels like telling the truth all the time and receives a massive penalty to lies.
I
Wait,
already
was that
feel
a
like
cursed
we're telling
item
all
that
the
you
time.
just spoiled?
Nope, that's just how the
No,
axe
it's
works.
part of the thing. I'm gonna toss it at Marynor.
I catch it.
It's not a
Yeah,
hidden
yeah.
description. It's in the active description of the item. I couldn't hide it if I wanted to.
So you could literally turn it into an adamantine.
Yeah, it's one
axe.
hand, so I can
Hour.
wield it.
Okay, yeah, sure. It is also a it's also a strength item.
Also, you can just look for the cursed trait if you ever want to like.
It is not an agile finesse item, so it is heavy.
My deck might fuck me here. Yeah.
Although as you grab it, man, you really feel like telling the truth right now. Are there any secrets
you're all
you've
fat.
really been meaning to get out, Marynor? Or
Oh,
you,
thank God that didn't happen
Yor?
to me.
You held it
Oh,
for a
fuck.
while.
you did hold
I'm
it
not
for a
real
while.
detective.
You're feeling
Who's
very
actually
open
secretly really
today.
into Himiko?
I would vomit.
Yeah,
I would leave.
you held it for a minute.
Himiko
Well,
man.
actually, it takes 10 minutes to identify an item. So you were holding on to it for 10 minutes. You feel,
At least.
man, you really want to get some stuff off your chest. Whether you do so is up to you, but man, you're feeling exceptionally honest today.
I wouldn't say shit, except, God, I
You drink
fucking
again?
hate this place.
I'll leave it up to your discretion. Get it? Your
Or-
discretion.
Ah,
Boy, could you just wash your
I'll
socks
just
and
show
smell that
myself
bad?
out. I'll show myself out.
I'll just... Excuse me while I
He
seppuku
slices
myself.
Yeah, let me grab my katana so I can,
He
so I
slices
can,
hands to his mouth.
I've got to die with honor, alright. That, and I dishonor
like,
definitely with that
You don't have
comment.
any honor to die with, my guy.
There's a different sword
True.
to do that.
what's that fucking called again?
It's a Wakasachi, I think most people
Yeah,
use for that.
Wakasachi.
No, the act of doing it.
Seppuku.
Seppuku.
Sabuku, that's the
And normally
word.
the katana comes down on your head after you slit your belly.
I mean, he
Yes.
hasn't lied about anything. Otherwise, I would have him tell the truth about something.
That's
but,
fair.
Like, I
That's
don't
fair.
think. Wait, let me think.
He actually.
Yeah,
likes
you
Marynor
feel
not
more
Himiko.
open, but that doesn't mean you necessarily have to divulge information.
Well, yeah, if no one's gonna ask me a question,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
really
say
feel like
anything.
I like men right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
Borraeck
just-
knows what it does. Borraeck knows that it makes you more open, loose-lipped.
I just
Yeah.
randomly decide to ask you a
Bork, if
question
you actually
for no
washed your
reason.
socks at night, you wouldn't smell as bad.
I
Yeah.
fell in fungus.
Hey,
It's
it's,
not
it's
the
fungus
fungus.
bane. It can use it on the socks.
Damn, true.
Athlete's foot here. We could
Goodbye,
sell this.
athlete's foot.
Paranoid, you're the most relatable one in the party.
All it costs you are toes.
Oh wow!
I'm the most relatable? Is that what you
Step
just
into
said?
our tent. We'll cure your athlete's foot.
Fair.
500
Is
gold.
it because I'm old?
Yeah.
You're an
Yeah.
expert
No
in
refunds.
perception
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
and change your thing to
Sign this waiver.
No, I don't think I will.
Alrighty,
We're not
Himiko, are you
responsible
gonna
for
do
any
a round
loss
of healing
of
for me
No
as
one's
well?
video.
limbs.
Oh shit, yeah.
Renolgz looks
Or
like
we
the
can
dad
move
that
on to the
would
next
Death
one.
from
forget to
wood.
show up to
Having
his kid's
so
baseball
much
game.
fun trying to figure out whether your was gonna tell the truth or not.
I thought about it.
You know, this is he made a valid point. This is a strength weapon. I can't fucking use this.
You tossed it at Borraeck.
I tossed it at Poe.
With this, can you put
Word.
it in the bag of
Can
Can
holding?
you imagine just
Whoa.
Poe
Like,
walking
catches
around with
it
a
like a
battle axe
stick.
in his hand?
That's for you.
Yeah, he
and-
catches it like a stick and then
No,
brings
he
it
should
back to
hold
you
it
and
in his
drops it on the
mouth.
ground.
He should
literally
hold it in his
thinks it's a
mouth
stick.
sideways and just like spin through the air and just like.
Poe stands on his hind legs and he goes, "Actually, I've always thought, Asuka, you look like you would be delicious to eat ever since you became small."
True.
Oh fuck.
Laura, can you put
Oh,
this
also got
axe in
healed
your
for
bag of
24.
holding?
You can talk.
Yeah, I can.
I've been
Indeed,
I've been able to
this
talk for
entire
like the
time.
last 115 years. Honestly, I remember every cycle we've been through.
Can you imagine? Like he's just immune to it. He just remembers it the whole time, but there's nothing
Yeah.
he can do about it because he's a bear.
Also,
I mean,
when
yeah,
we
you
were
could
looking for yours
communicate.
body, I was really hoping to find the skull so I could eat it. In
Imagine.
Actually, I
Oh,
did
and
find
we
yours
had
body,
all
but I
the
spread
ones
it to
to
the
chew
wind
on his
because I felt
femur.
jealousy that they were looking at you and not me.
Hold on, to bounce off of Nut's statement, imagine like Poe just had all the knowledge we needed to break out of the cycle, but because he's a bear and couldn't talk, we were just
Wait,
he just
you mean you guys weren't able to see his character sheet? He had all these rituals in his
Wait,
sheet
you
the
guys
whole
know
time.
I can speak
Yeah,
Renolgz.
the whole time, the whole time, my man was actually just
Yeah, he-
chanting the seance
Yeah.
in the background. That's
Yeah.
why
He
this
coulda-
cycle broke.
He could have
Yeah,
done
he
this
figured
in
it all
session
out.
too.
Just
but he
in
didn't-
zero
he couldn't tell
cycles, you guys have
He-
gotten strong enough to cast them. He's known them the entire time, but you never got to that point.
He's
Exactly.
ingested all of the
Secretly
knowledge from the
Shinzo.
previous cycles. He's actually been pulling the strings the whole time to
He
get
is
us to get out
Kugati.
this cycle.
He's actually Shinzo.
Poe's been Kugapti the entire time.
You hear Dark Souls music begin to play.
Yeah, the
Bob
door,
could die.
as you see this opening to this
You
room
have to
becomes
do
a
that.
fog wall and all of the doors
Okay.
close and become fog as the boss health bar pops up and you begin to hear boss
I
music.
praise the sun and walk through.
If Asuka dies, you have to do that. Like Poe has to be like, if I die, he dies
If
too.
you-
and then
If you die, I would let you
Kugapti the
play
whole
Poe
time.
as an awakened animal.
Oh my god, yes!
I would let you do
he
that. That would be
suddenly
fucking hilarious.
gains sentience.
I think that
Yeah, part of Asuka's soul enters Poe
Latches on to him.
and gives him enough
Fucking
sentience to
Horcruxing.
speak and stand on his own 2 feet.
I would love that.
That would be
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
How do you
hilarious.
feel about Burning Wave?
How do you feel about being
Anyway,
the test subject
what are
for
we doing
Venom
now?
Frostbang?
for our pals who gotta work tomorrow, how are you feeling?
I gotta go to bed soon.
I'm fine.
I mean, we might just want to stop here.
I will tell you that this dungeon is not very long.
Yeah, but it's still
It'll
gonna
still
take
be a
us.
40-minute dungeon.
And that is
Yeah.
fair. That is fair. If you guys want to call it here, we can call it here.
And
Yeah,
as
I
you
feel
open
like
the
this-
door on the
If you guys
left hand
wanna do-
side,
Keep going for a little
I
bit.
will tell
guys
you,
can
no
just
matter
keep
what
going.
you do, you will definitely be making it through chapter 1 next session. Because this dungeon is only like 4 encounters long.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night personally. If you guys wanted to keep playing for a bit, I'm not opposed.
Okay.
Just don't clear the boss. Leave me the boss.
Yeah, no, I'll make
we'll
sure
wait.
they don't clear the boss.
Okay,
But
good.
if you
No,
guys,
I think we should just wait.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
it's
I
up
mean,
to
you
you.
don't
I
have
can
that
either
many-
keep going or not. It doesn't
We're
matter
pretty
to
close
me.
to the end of the book anyways, so savoring it's
I'm
always
fine
nice.
with waiting for Reno to continue.
Okay.
Because we're in a pretty good spot. We're not like in a cliffhanger, like in a fight. Like we're just literally standing here.
Right?
Yeah, amongst
The recap
fungus.
next week is gonna be super easy. We did downtime.
Yep.
Uh,
and it's gonna be. It's
I
gonna be.
I already
it's gonna
forgot.
True.
I already forgot everything we did in
It's
the
all that
last
whiskey
Be,
done.
4
he's gonna roll a
hours.
5 again, and then he's gonna roll
Yeah,
a 5 again. after he uses his 0 point.
the rest of this chapter is literally this dungeon and then like 2 fights, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I need to start taking more notes about events because my timeline and my head's getting fucked up with all the
I
games
understand
play.
that. That's fair. But anyway, I'm gonna go do the outro, and I'll be right back in Discord.
I'll
in a
probably
few
be gone by
minutes.
the time you get back.
Yep. Good night, Rena.
Good night, buddy.
Right.
Thanks everybody so much for watching. If you still are, we'll be back as a group on Friday with session 27 of Gatewalkers, and obviously this will be back on next Sunday, hopefully, unless we get delayed at any point for some reason, with session 25 of this, as we encroach ever closer to the end of Seasons of Ghosts, where, well, I'm lucky enough to not have to run the next game, and I'm excited for that. Don't get me wrong, I love DMing, but, sometimes I like to play more, you know? But regardless, if you enjoyed and want to catch more streams, feel free to hit the various buttons on your various platforms, whether it's follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, to get notified for when we go live. But regardless, I hope everybody enjoyed, and have a good night. Bye-bye. Hold up, I am back. I almost forgot. I did see it. I didn't want to end the stream before saying anything that I realized I had a problem. I do want to thank Implacable Lemon for the follow on Twitch. Again, I don't do notifications and stuff during the stream, during TTRPG streams, because I don't want to interrupt. But I almost forgot to do that, but we do appreciate all your support. But regardless, again, I hope everybody has a good night.